walk through these ashes, fighting for the best, they're black, for the strapping. Come and take a ride with me, motherfucker, hop in. Welcome back at a full clip. All aboard this crazy train. No money, no cars, no champagne, but I'm still alive and I can't complain. We're trauma free, it's plain to see. Getting used to these growing pains. Success is certain, back to work, and goddamn, I can feel the change. Side of the coin, I'm paranoid. On the surface, I play it cool and I'm afraid of heights, but out of spite, you put me up on this pedestal. But I love you, and I can't deny. Drive myself crazy with the reasons why I can't come to terms with the word goodbye. And the reason is there's no reply. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days, darkest days. Show me the beauty when the color fades, color fades. Give me the courage so I'm not afraid, so I'm not afraid. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days, darkest days. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days, darkest days. Show me the beauty when the color fades, color fades. Give me the courage so I'm not afraid, so I'm not afraid. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days, darkest days. So I sit back and relax, still asking myself the same questions. Ignore the facts, I can't turn back. God, please answer me, I'm sick of guessing. I clench my fist, it's gut-wrenching. Show me the way to the peace that I'm missing. I'm not religious, but remember this: I live my life with the best of intentions. Don't bullshit me, it's hard to believe. And everything around me is so diseased. So answer this: who the fuck are you? And who the fuck am I supposed to be? Should I listen to God and all his prophets? Listen to the greed that aligns my pocket. Listen to the hypocrites compared to the prophet. Listen to the pain that I've clearly adopted. I can't move on when I'm stuck in the past. Hard to forget with a flag at half-mast. Hard to live in the mood so fast. And everything around me is made of glass. And I wanna let you know that I got the message. Stuck in the rut and I'm up for suggestions. But where the fuck is the light of my tunnel? So hand me the balance, I'm starting to stumble. They always say that it's strong.
Hey guys, chat's finally working. Sorry. Thank you for coming back, but chat's finally working. I'll be with you in just a second.
Drive myself crazy with the reasons why I can't come to terms with the word goodbye. And the reason is there's no reply. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days, darkest days. Show me the beauty when the color fades, color fades. Give me the courage so I'm not afraid, so I'm not afraid. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days, darkest days. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days, darkest days. Show me the beauty when the color fades, color fades. Give me the courage so I'm not afraid, so I'm not afraid. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days, darkest days. Yeah. I want you to listen to me. Now pay attention. Welcome to my sideshow, enjoy the free admission. The drama club isn't accepting submissions. Done with all that bullshit, this family's nothing to fuck with. Unless you really want it, then we'll add you to that hit list. Tried to prevent these events to such extent, I gave in. I was held and I still lost you in the end. I take 2 steps forward and I take
Hey,
3
we
steps back.
finally got chat up. Thank you guys for joining us. We're fixing to start in just a minute.
It's not a secret that you keep. It's days and weeks of feeling weak, no sleeping and repeat. Lose your mind and then you find it and get buried underneath the happiness, the pain, and you be getting no relief. What the fuck am I saying? All you faggots paying attention. God blessed you with ears, but you idiots never listen. I guess in what I'm saying, since there is no comprehension, my bleeding heart fell apart, let it be your intervention. Lean back, come on, get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind with me. Lose your mind with me. Lean back, come on, get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind with me. Lose your mind with me. I sit back and I reflect and I think about the past. It's set in stone, I have to view it through the glass. Made a lot of mistakes, I'm learning to adapt. I sit alone and overanalyze the aftermath. No straight and narrow, always seeking out a shortcut. And in the further back, see me playing catch up in the days of sit and wonder. Are my days really numbered? Shit, I don't know, but I ain't getting any younger. Not made up, but I made up. I suggested you just keep it zip. Had to lose my brother to learn the value of relationships. I can't forget, I take myself a little trip down memory lane. It's as real as it gets. Sometimes I scare myself from what I really might do. I keep telling you, I've got a couple screws loose, but you refuse to believe the things that I say to you. That's okay, you can join me in the institute. Lean back, come on, get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind with me. Lose your mind with me. Lean back, come on, get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind with me. Lose your mind with me. I am back, I am better
Alright guys,
than
I think
ever.
I got all of it worked out. We couldn't get YouTube chat up, but it looks like it's working now. So give me just a second. We'll probably start within like a minute. I'm going to kick all these people to the back, and then I'll be on with you in just a second.
Get a clue, common sense is not your enemy. I was just like you, concerned with just the victory. I used to be a hothead, got a firm grip on my temper. I'm on that next level, balanced on I'm centered. Pain is dangerous, it seems to be my motivator. I'm the type to shoot first and ask the questions later. Can't tell me nothing, this motherfucker knows I tried. I sent him messages, 1,000 prayers with no reply. Can't call my nightmares with a motherfucking lullaby. So fire up that cigarette, pour a shot that multiplies. Lean back, come on get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind with me. Lose your mind
Hey everybody, everything's working now. I've kicked everybody to the back, so let's see if we can get the show started. Let me kill the music and we'll swap over here.
Lose your mind with me. Yeah, I'm really sick of dealing with this shit. I guess it's just the story of my fucking life.
Hey, welcome everybody. I'm Will Bird, and this is the, I guess the first cold beer game night. We're playing a game based on D&D rules. If you haven't seen it, Dungeons & Dragons. To simplify some things, because most players are new. Hell, I'm new. To simplify some things, we're not actually playing with the board pieces, which isn't a requirement. I just made them because I thought they were cool. So we're actually just it's kind of like storytelling and kind of like playing a game at the same time. So that's the way we're going to play it. I'm going to bring the characters in one at a time, and then I'm going to let them introduce themselves. And some of the characters I have some of the details for because I helped make them, and then some of the characters they have their own details. But that's the way we're going to start it. But first, I'm going to set the scene. So this the city state that we're in is loosely based on the actual reality, on the actual world we live in now. So it's a place called Veritasium, and in Veritasium, it's kind of what's kind of going on is a war between like the hearts and minds of the people. Right, there are people that are kind of dedicated to the truth and exposing the truth, and they are a minority. There are the largest by far sect of people are just kind of blinded and going along with the narrative that's being put in front of them. And then there's what will be the enemy for our group of people. Those would be the people that are kind of trying to bend and change what reality is, right? They are I used to live there about 5 years. That's right. They're trying to bend reality to fit their narrative for whatever reason that may be. Maybe we'll get to the bottom of it. But either way, where we start the scene at is actually a bar. The bar, if you haven't guessed it, the name of the bar is the Cold Beer Confessional. And that is my bar. I'm actually the owner of the establishment. And this is where everybody, our adventuring party kind of meets up, where we're kind of operating out of. If you've ever seen Deadpool, you know, like what I imagine it's like is like the bar in Deadpool where all the mercenaries meet up, and they kind of have like a job board almost. People come there to recruit people. There's a ton of people in here at the bar, but there's specifically 5 people sitting at the bar speaking with me. And that's where we're going to start out. So I'm going to pull the characters out one at a time. This is modern day because we're fixing to have a flashback for part of the storytelling. So this is modern day, but I'm fixing to pull in the characters one by one. And to give you a little story on it, the first person that you're going to see besides me. So I'm just me at the bar. The first person you're going to see besides me is actually what you would consider in D&D is considered a merfolk, which is a mermaid-based character. She is She's female. She's blue skin. Her name is Aquarius. I have all her details right here. Her name is Aquarius. I'm sorry, Aquaria water now. That's from the name generator. But she actually is with me. Her the way that we got connected is that she was she's one of a kind. Like there's not many merfolk in this area. It's actually not really close to the ocean to begin with. There's not a whole lot of merfolk. She was abandoned as a child, and she's been here with the bar and living here and working here ever since she can remember, and going out and doing the adventures that we do, or whatever you want to call them, the missions. So I'm going to pull that up. That's actually Char's character. Let me grab her. Welcome, Char. What's up? So her character is, it's actually, she doesn't have like a mermaid tail. She's just descendant from mermaid. She has 2 legs. She has blue skin. She's a bard. She's carrying a conch shell, which is one of the instruments she plays. She also has, you've got a longbow and a couple daggers, and you're working the bar because you live and work here and stay here. Let me bring up another character as well, and then we can have some interaction between some characters. Let's see. The next character I'm going to bring up is what they call a dragonborn. He's about 6'8", red, scaly. I mean, he's like half dragon, half human. It's very rare in this area to see a dragonborn as well. He is he never sees anybody like him, because part of the sect of people that are kind of changing the reality of the world have driven the more magical creatures out, the stranger creatures, while they try to push what is basically their own religion. His name is, it's Bard. Hold on just a second. We're going to call him Bard, but it's Bardeth Dragonfist, which is Josh. He's a 6'8" tall red dragon with a shield on his back. It's actually the shield of magic shield, and a long sword. What's up, Josh? Like I said, his character, doing good, man. Like I said, his character, part of the problem with the new group of people is they're trying to push almost like a cult-like religion on the land. So he never sees anybody like him. He is actually a paladin character. He's dedicated to exposing the truth. Like he's sworn an oath to be like clean cut, dress right dress, and his oath is to the truth. He's sitting at the bar with us. Let me grab another character. We've got 6, so I'll try to speed them up a little bit. The next one is Imzel. Imzel's played by Yuri. She is actually a voodoo priestess, although she has to kind of pretend to be following the religion of the land, which is the ones who the followers of the one with the orange hair. She has to pretend to be that, even though she's voodoo. Her religion was outlawed, and actually the majority of her family was banished by the local enforcement from this land, so she hasn't seen them in a while, and probably one of the reasons she's dedicated. What's up, Yuri? That would be her character name is Imzel. 3 more characters. We have Raina. Raina, who makes our artwork. She's here. She is a human variant rogue, but she's got a little bit of her own backstory. So I'll bring her in, and she can kind of introduce herself. What's up, Raina?
To be a bit on the street, but I made my way into the city and found my way to your bar for a little bit of assistance. And whenever you offered your hand to me, then I found a good place to stay, warm meal, and gave a little bit of a helping hand whenever I could give it, and
Sure.
come around every once in a while to, uh, well, help you out.
Yeah,
And
work, whatever you want to call it, run these adventures, missions, work,
yes.
whatever. Yeah, I got you. And your character's a rogue, correct?
Yes, my
And
character is a rogue.
and then we're going to bring in another character. This is Zay, which is actually Arena's real life husband. But Zay in the game is a wizard. He's also sitting at the bar with the rest of our characters while we talk. I'll bring him in and let him tell you a little bit about himself. Let me grab him. And what's up, Zay?
Huh?
Howdy.
What's up, man?
I was just starting.
You got. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was born of a tribal plains people, elves, out to the west. Whenever I discovered some ancient texts and found my wizardly magic, my people did not approve of this whatsoever. So they sort of exiled me, but I left on my own before they could. And I went to the big city. I found a calling here, taking on grifters and righteous, indignant buffoons, and made my way to the cold beer confessional, found plenty of work, and that's where I met Will. I still drift here and there, but always find my way back to find good work.
Sure. Yeah. And Zay is a wizard, and then we have one more character, which you guys saw us build this character the other day. This is M's character. It is Shashar. Shashar is also it's M. It's a cleric based character who derives their power from like the nature. He's actually based out of the woods and the forest. It's almost like a godlike worship. It's kind of like Wiccan, where like nature gives them power, they give nature power kind of deal. So his religion would also be banned under the current establishment. But he's still here. He's still doing missions. He's dedicated to exposing people for the greater good of the world. And here's M. Let me bring him on.
What's up,
M?
guys?
What you got there?
This is my club. my halberd's down there.
I gotcha.
This is my shorthand weapon.
Gotcha. M is a druid, which makes him a spellcaster. But like I said, he derives his magic from the nature around him, almost like a modern day Wiccan religion. Real quick, something I haven't told any of you guys yet is if there's a twist to this game, because the people that are kind of in control. So there is a law enforcement kind of authority figure over the city-state. They're more like they don't want to be bothered, but when they are bothered, they just come and start banishing people. So that's how like Yori's parents got banished. That's how other people got banished. Maybe that's why that Josh never sees any more dragon likes or dragon humanoid style. So when we're casting magic, you have two ways to avoid any type of negative action coming eventually. It doesn't come immediately. So one way is you can roll a stealth check. If you roll a stealth check and it's high enough, nobody really notices you casting magic. And the other way is if you can just make an excuse for why it happened that makes me laugh or is halfway believable, then we'll go ahead and give you the pass as well. So you could actually roll a stealth check, and if you fail, which we're just going to do an even, roll a d20, and if it's 10 or above, you pass, and below 10, you fail. So you can roll it, fail, and then come up with an excuse, and we'll see if it's funny or plausible, and you'll pass. But that slowly builds up through the game. If you get enough reports, people are going to start reporting you. Like I said, most people follow the one with the orange hair, and they're going to report you. The more reports you get, the more in their face it is, then somebody's going to show up and have to deal with this. And like I said, it's more just about just banishing people, getting rid of people. They don't care who's guilty, who's innocent, who's right, who's wrong. They just don't want to be bothered. Yeah, I think that's it. So we're sitting at the bar in the cold beer confessional. There's, the bar's kind of full. There's pool tables, dartboards, people going on, drunks everywhere. We've kind of pulled ourselves over to this corner. We're talking about what's going on in the world and how we can affect it and what's going on. And it's kind of to the point to where no one kind of saw it going this far. Like when we first started doing this, it was kind of 50-50. Like people believed what they believe now, but other people, kind of found the truth for themselves. They weren't so sucked in. They didn't follow the narrative. But it's changed a lot. And since you guys were first put together, since you guys first joined in this very bar, and that was 4 years ago. So that was back in, I guess it was about 5 years ago. It was back in 2016 when you guys first found each other in these very seats in this bar, pulled together. And that's where we're going to flash back to. You don't have to worry about your stats or anything like that. We're just going back to 2016, the same character. Where you're sitting in the bar, it's you six at the bar. I kind of talk to you or whatever, and we've been hearing reports of social media. We have social media, by the way. You have cell phones and shit like that. It's kind of a mashup of medieval and modern, but we've been hearing reports of people spreading rumors and stuff about a local restaurant that is holding kids in their basement, tormenting kids for pleasure and pain and whatever they need for their political motives to seize power of the state. And we've actually had a guy that comes in. And he just came up to us and said that he had some information for us. He knows what we do. He knows why we're doing this. He had some information for us and wanted to talk to us. And that's kind of just where we'll start. There's just a stranger in the bar that sat down beside you guys. And he said he's got some information about what's going on. And anybody can talk to him or ask him any questions or whatever you want to do. He says he sits down and says, "Hey, I know what you got going on here. Kind of the drive for the truth. I see the way the city's changing. I saw what's going on social media. Have you guys seen what's going on there?"
I have not, but would you like something to drink? What would you like to drink?
I'll just I'll take a beer.
All right, cool.
And where'd you say you were from again?
I live here in town. Out of game, the city state's pretty small. There's like one main town and then some outlying farms, so it's not huge. Like I live here in town. I'm just he tells you that he's concerned with the way that the narrative is starting to change, that he can see a rise of power that he never saw before. Everybody was kind of evenly spaced between the gods. Now it seems like one god seems to be rising for power, and there's maybe some shady elements behind it.
So how did you hear about us?
I used to do the same thing you guys kind of do. I used to try to fight for the truth. I used to be part of this. Not specifically with your group, but I used to be with a group, and I used to kind of do the same thing. It got a bum leg now. That's not what I do anymore. But I like to do what I can. I like to help out. You can roll. I guess I could have explained a little bit more. You can roll. You can just roll insight or perception. You can do that with your character sheet and a D20 dice. Like if you want to clock this guy and see what he's up to, see if he's good, evil, indifferent, you can work on that. I've got your all's character sheets up, and I'm sure you got them too.
I would like to discern if he's telling the truth or not, or see if he has ulterior motives.
Sure. You want to roll something, perception or insight?
Yeah, I'll use my insight.
Go ahead.
How would you like me? I can either roll and maybe use
Yeah.
Brainless camera, or I actually have
We-
the roller on D&D Beyond. I can send you the screenshot of whichever.
I don't. I trust you, man. It's not a big deal. Just roll and tell me what you got.
Okay, I'll just use the digital roller. I got a
Sure.
19 and I add 4, so that's a 23.
Wow. So 23 is a really good score. So yeah, he seems genuine. He seems like maybe he's nervous. Not so much because he's trying to lie to you or he's afraid of you. He just he seems really concerned with what he's seen online and where it might lead. But he seems genuine. I don't think he's trying to deceive you at all. He's just trying to give somebody a heads up because he can't help. He doesn't feel like he can help anymore.
So here's where, obviously, some of us don't know how to play, and we're learning as we go.
Go ahead.
So I'm trying to work out where this perception is. So I'm looking at my game sheet, and it's got +3 perception and +3 insight. What do I?
Let me pull up your game sheet.
Sorry?
Let me pull up your game sheet.
Yeah. So if I want to roll insights, say,
perception would be based on your wisdom. So you do your wisdom plus your modifier, wisdom modifier, which is labeled there. I'm trying to get your sheet up.
So wisdom's +3.
So yeah, you would roll a d20 dice, and then you would go +3. If you want to do insight, which you can just roll the d3 dice. I've got all your or the d20 dice. I've got all your sheets up. So hold on, I got it. Insight's wisdom based too. So insight or perception would be. Would you just roll and then you add 3 to it? From a d20 dice.
So, yeah, to be clear, so would that be asking the guys with experience here? Would that be a good move right now?
Well, that's what Zay just did. He just so like you're not going to give yourself away or nothing. You're just asking to clock this guy. You're just seeing if your wisdom's high enough to see what he has got behind. It's not like I know that you're doing that as a character. Like I have no idea. It's just you're just asking to see if you have enough wisdom to see who this guy is or what he's doing or what he's here for, right? So it doesn't matter. Like it can't be a bad move because even if you roll bad, I'm just going to lie to you.
For anybody to make a skill check or an attribute check, then you're just all of those skills that are there. The numbers that you see, the +3, for instance, that number that's there, you just add it directly to the D20.
D20.
Mm-hmm. It's already configured up. All of
Okay.
those numbers, it's already added. So you just roll it, the D20, and then you add it straight with
So I get
the
that.
dice.
But so I'm doing it to try and figure him out, right?
Yeah.
You would, but Jail already did
Done
that,
that.
so there's not a point.
There's no point. Yeah, that's what I was
Not
trying
right now.
get to. Right, got you. Okay.
If
Understood.
one person does it in the party, then there's not an entire point of everybody doing it, unless you want for instance, an entire party to kind of do it together. You can aid another, and you can help out your party members.
But this has already been looked into.
Since
It's already done,
Since
so-
he rolled so well, then it doesn't matter at this point.
If he would have rolled like a something like below 10 or like a low number, you could have done it and tried to get a higher number and get a more accurate.
Try and find out more.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's so like the ability checks, I've got a list of them, and I guess I know what the you just roll a d20 and then I can add your stuff for you, or I can tell you what to add to it. Either one.
So you want me to roll anyway?
No. I'm just letting you know for future, because there'll be times that you want to do like an investigation check or something like that, or you could just say like I want to see if this guy's being truthful. Those are all things you can do. Or I want to see if there's anything on the ground that was left behind or anything like that.
Got you. So we should ask more questions then, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
You got a question?
Well, I did ask one, but okay. So what do you know about what's going on here?
It seems like it seems like through social media that that people are trying to spin a certain narrative, and I think that the narrative is made up. Like it's false. They're producing this narrative to push people in a certain direction, and it's catching on faster than I thought it would. But it's not. It's not good for what we got going on here right now. For the people, for the balance, it just seems like it's sending our country down a dark road. Our city state.
You said you used to do something similar. Can you maybe tell us a little bit more?
Yeah, I was. I used to work for. So there's the state's guard, which is like the local law enforcement. He says I used to work for the old guard, and you would know this, but the old guard was in place before the state's guard was there. And basically, they were kind of like investigators, detectives. They went out and handled these claims, and got to the bottom of them. Someone just said, "You see the frog news car," but they would go out and get to the bottom of these claims and help to calm people down. But it seems like the state's guard, which is the new guard, is ignoring all these claims. They're not. They don't seem to be doing the same action. So he used to work for the old guard, which actually tried to dispel a lot of misinformation, but the state's guard, which would be the new guard, is kind of ignoring it, and that's why people like what you guys do popped up. That's why the Cold Beer Confessional's here. That's why you guys do what you do. Well, you guys started doing what you do. That's to dispel the misinformation.
Has someone sent you here?
No. I came by my own accord, just trying to help out.
Since you have done this before, what do you recommend is done about it?
I can tell you what we used to do. What we used to do is we would go out and see. Well, I guess I can tell you what you guys currently do. It's not like you all are going to be doing a brand new thing, even though you haven't done it before. This whole group of people in this bar are almost like a gang or mercenaries that everybody does this already. But what they do is they'll go out and investigate. They'll go out and try to dispel this misinformation, and try to they use social media, they use the newspapers, they use what they can to kind of publish the truth, a counter narrative. Even though there's less and less of you every day, it seems like, because it doesn't seem like the new guard is on your side. It's still the right thing to do. It's still what this place believes in fighting for is fight misinformation with correct information. And they go out and investigate and do that, and that's what the old guard used to do. But it's been disbanded. There's a new sheriff in town.
So you said you stopped doing what we are doing.
Mm-hmm.
What made you interested in doing it again?
Well, I don't do it. I'm beat up older gentleman, and the guard was dispelled. I'm just trying to do my civic duty, kind of to let you guys know. Damn it! I don't want to. Here, I'll walk up. So this is me, the bar owner, Will, and sort of recognize the guy. have a sidebar conversation with him. I don't know how I'm gonna have a conversation myself, but the guy I know, he used to work for the old guard. He's trying to give us information about some stuff that he's basically like trying to do his civic duty, be an informant. He is nervous because the way the tides are changing. He's nervous because he knows that the new guard is they're not actively helping the other side, but they're ignoring a lot more from the other side than they are from this side. And I speak to him for a minute and talk about what's going on, and he kind of explains it to me. You guys can overhear. He says that he's been keeping up with social media, and there's some more rumors going on, and it's the kind of rumors that would be associated with what happened here in 2016. So it's rumors about politicians, it's rumors about powerful people who some are probably bad and some are probably good, but it's definitely misinformation. It's hysteria, and he thinks it's going to lead to innocent people getting harmed rather than the people that are kind of spreading this getting harmed. And after we speak about it, I tell him to hold on right there, and I come and ask you all separately to come speak to me about it. So he's just at the other end of the bar. We walk down, and then I'm speaking to you guys. So I relay all that information to you, and ask if you guys would be interested in investigating his claims. I tell you that I trust him. Would you guys be interested in investigating his claims and seeing if you can get to the bottom of them for what we do here, like as a personal favor to me? I don't have any other groups ready to go. Every other group is already on something. This seems like it's a small claim. Maybe it won't lead into anything else. It won't be bigger or drag on or weeks or months. And ask you guys if you guys would be interested in doing it. And I'll even send Aquarius is. She's not I don't own her or anything, but she works here and works the bar, and I even say I'll send Aquarius with you. That way she can help you guys out and be there for you. She's a bard, so she can keep you in good spirits.
Well, since it's for you, I guess I can do that.
I'd tell you I'd appreciate it, and you don't trust me either.
Depends on how much you trust him.
I'm just trying to get you going. I trust him a lot. I don't think he's setting you up. I think especially from the inside check that Zay did. I mean, he's not lying. It's just not a setup. It's he's trying to help out. But we can all go back and speak with the guy now.
Does he carry a Tomahawk?
He does not have a Tomahawk. He's not clad in leather either. For yet. So he tells you that he's noticing on social media. He's still got one of the contacts that he used to use. That kind of knows all about this stuff. This guy's a truth teller from way back that he's been speaking with. But the current the people pushing the narrative, and it seems like even maybe the new guard have made this guy out to be like a nutcase, like trying to make him like he's crazy, because this guy has all of the truth-telling signs. Like he's the guy who's breaking stories about all the conspiracies that go on. He's the guy that's putting out the truth every time the government comes around, or the city-state, or the politicians, or the people in the town, or whatever it may be. And he tells you he's got a contact from that. And he spoke with him about what was going on, and he thinks that the majority of the rumors seem to be starting at a local restaurant in town, and something suspicious seems to be going on there. He doesn't really allude a lot to what's going on suspicious there. He's just like the activity in and out. I've been kind of watching the place. Once I thought that some of these people were doing this, they're keeping strange hours. There doesn't seem to be regular foot traffic of a normal business, especially a normal restaurant in this area. It just seemed the whole thing seems odd, and that's probably where I would start.
Well, at the very least, it sounds like it could be entertaining.
There you go. There's one. You guys want to go check out the restaurant?
Should we check it out?
Sure.
I mean, some dodgy stuff happening there. I think it sounds like a case for us.
Wonder if they
Sure.
got some merchandise. Are they selling T-shirts?
I do want to tell you guys one more thing out of game. I don't want you to get confused with. I didn't do a real good job setting this up. I don't want you to get confused with. Like, this is an adventure game. This is an adventure type. And even though I'm relating it back to like modern day and stuff that's going on right now, like there's going to be combat all the time. There's going to be like adventures all the time. There's going to be quests all the time. Like in this bar, everybody in this bar that you guys know, they've ran these. I mean, there's people singing fucking songs about them. There's heroes in this bar. There's people that go out on adventures. They're sitting around drinking beer and telling tales of the time they went here and fought 50 men in this. So even though it's like in modern times, I don't want you to get confused with the fact that like if you go up and someone like assault you, or you see someone doing something wrong, that if you say something to them or do something to them, you're like going to get arrested or something. This is like it's almost like it's fallen, the city state hasn't fallen into, it's always been mostly like a vigilante type justice type thing. So like I just don't want you to get confused, because I'm trying to relate it to the modern world, that so like if you enter in combat, there isn't cops coming, there isn't this, there isn't that. You believe you're doing it right for your group, they believe they're doing it right for their group, and it just kind of settles itself.
So we can stab people randomly.
Sure.
I was
And
about to
like
say,
Just making sure.
you might get his friends on you. You might get, if you're using a lot of magic, you might get later on down the road, you might get the new guard on you. That's the state's guard. Those are the people who don't want to interfere, but when they do, like they're not very happy about it. But they're generally out of the picture as long as they don't have a shit ton of people coming and saying a bunch of heretics and witches are running around downtown. So as long as you keep your magic kind of concealed, you'll never see them.
So a couple of things based on that. I could probably cast a spell to kill everyone in the bar before we leave, if you want.
Okay. Those would be all your friends. And then you would have thousands of people avenging their deaths.
Okay. Yeah, the friends are friends. Okay, right. But two other questions. One is perhaps we should ask people in the bar before we leave if there's that many.
Sure. What do you want to ask him?
Actually, that was the rational one. I haven't got another one.
Like you can go to there's a table with three guys, and they're talking about the last adventure they went on, where they were out, and someone was talking about a local politician, and how he was someone was spreading rumors about a local politician, and how he was taking money from the state. He was laundering money. He was a bad dude as far as financially. He's laundering money from the state. He was pilfering from taxes. He kind of made his own rules and was doing all these bad financial crimes. And when they started investigating into it, it actually included some other like physical assaults and stuff. And when they got to the bottom of it, it turned out that he actually hadn't been part of any of it. That he was being blackmailed to stay quiet while other people did it. in the name of a narrative, to push a narrative so they could collect money. And they were pushing his opponent, a political candidate, was actually blackmailing him with threats against his family. It's all about this. The whole game is going to be about kind of the hearts and minds of the people, kind of exposing the truth at any cost, especially to some of your characters who are more like revenge, truth-based.
I mean, that's quite a story that they're talking about, but I was just going to ask if they knew anything about what was happening.
No. Okay. They've just seen everything else people have seen on social media through their own. They haven't got the tip that you have. It hasn't become a big enough issue for people just to start randomly addressing it. But since someone come in and left the tip, and I personally asked you, it's kind of your thing. If they would have been personally asked, they would have went and investigated.
I see. Well, perhaps I should keep quiet about that then.
You think they'll race you to it?
Well, yeah.
I say we head to the restaurant.
Okay.
Find out what's going on over there.
Do you guys want to just show up, or do you want to immediately go in, or you want to just show up and check out the outside, or what do you want to do?
Definitely get clues from the exterior first.
Sure. So you guys go and you stop across the street. It's a local pizza restaurant. It's actually a ye old Comet Pizza, and it's there's not a lot of traffic in and out. There is some. It's not a complete just front and nothing's going on. There is some traffic in and out, but it's not as much as you would expect. And it's a very, very large place. It's a big area for a restaurant, especially. It's maybe like 3 or 4 times the size of a normal restaurant, judging from the outside. But there is a lot less traffic than there should be.
Is there a basement? Is the real question.
We can't tell from outside.
Is the door broken?
No, there's people going in and out of the door. But it's just like for every other restaurant, when they have 10, 20, 30 customers, you might see 1 or 2 come out of this one, and it's traffic's low. It's bigger than normal, and you're just noticing it does seem strange for you.
Look for a back door or maybe a service entry or a kitchen entry.
Sure. Sure. There's a does someone on a roll? Let's see. We'll do some type of investigation check or perception, insight. What would be a backdoor? Perception?
Perception or investigate, either works well.
Somebody want to roll a perception roll? It doesn't matter who, really. Just roll a d20 dice.
Wait a minute, I lost one.
So I have 1 and 17.
You have +1 and 17, 18?
Correct.
Okay, there's a back door. It looks like it's where they take food in and out, load the trucks or whatever. Maybe the employees leave. There's a couple of cars back there, but you also see a security camera, and it says employees only. Door remains locked.
If we wanted to get in through the back, I could get us in. Just saying. Or we could get in through the front. Whichever.
Yeah, you could either. Either way, I'm sure she has lock picking or that type of ability. So you could go into the back of what looks like a possibly working pizza shop, or you could go in the front and pretend to be customers. You could do whatever you guys want.
Are we going to cause a scene when we go in there?
Not as customers. I mean, you guys blend in. It's not out of the ordinary for customers to walk in the front. If you come in the back, I'm sure people are going to be like, what the fuck are you doing in the back of the kitchen? But that's that's up to you.
Is the back exit, does it lead towards an alleyway or is it like a dead end?
Yeah, well, it's almost like a horseshoe around the building for the parking lot. So it's another side of the parking lot, but it's open to. You can see it from the street. You can see it everywhere. The only part that you can't see from the street is actually connected to another building. Right, there's like a horseshoe parking lot around the place, and the road comes there at the corner.
If we wait until night, then there won't be anybody around, hopefully, and we could go in through the back. But again, that's if we want to do things more subtly. Or again, we go in through the front, pretend to be customers, that sort of thing. It's all about tactics.
How about we go in through the front and then see what we can?
You can come back tonight if you need to.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Okay.
No objections.
Sure. We can go into the front. So you go into the front and you see a there's a cash register and a bar to order at. There's a salad bar. There's some seats, some seating, and there's a few people in there. Not many people. There are 3 employees up front. One working the cash register. One's stocking the salad bar. They're all wearing the same shirt as the reason you clock them as employees almost immediately, and one of them standing beside the door that kind of leads to the kitchen. It's a set of double doors, stainless steel swinging double doors that lead into the kitchen. He's just kind of standing there up against the wall. Nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary, other than it being slow and not a whole lot of people here, and not a whole lot. I mean, you can talk to people. You can go to the cash register. You can order something, whatever you want.
So it seems like there's a guy guarding the door.
There's definitely a guy standing beside the door. Yeah.
Can we see?
I don't know if he's guarding it. He's leaning up against the wall. He's standing beside the door.
Could somebody roll a perception and see if they can tell if he looks like he's armed?
Yeah, let me do that. I got 19.
Do you have anything to your wisdom?
Is it perception? Or plus 3 wisdom.
Oh, so you got like a 22?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely armed. Actually, with a 22, all the employees seem to be armed. All the employees have what you see at their back, and you recognize as they got daggers underneath the back of their shirt.
Well, that's fun.
which is completely out of the ordinary. They people don't go armed at work typically. There's even people do go armed in town. But there's even a rack at the front of the store for like customers to disarm, to leave their swords or hang their weapons or whatever. You don't have to, but it's there for your convenience. And the customers that are there seem like they disarmed, but all the employees are armed.
Can we ask why he's armed so heavily?
Yeah, you can ask him.
Can I use, like the intimidation? Can I?
Yeah, you want to try. Yeah, you've got intimidate, right? Well, you've got what?
Yeah. I am. Let's see. I have intimidation +2. So, and I'm rolling the D20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got 20 +2, so 22.
No, you got a nat 20. So a nat 20 is like even with a +2, it's better just to have a natural 20 when you roll a 20, because it's hard to roll a 20. So it's a natural 20. You scare the shit out of him. He's so intimidated. He freezes up for a second. He doesn't know how to answer. He shoots back through the double doors into the kitchen, and he seemed frightened by your question. He didn't want any more questions. You can hear he's speaking to someone on the other side of the door quickly, but you can't really tell what he's saying. And you actually cause the guy at the register to come over and kind of see what's going on. He just comes up to the door to see what's going on. So he's now at the door, standing there looking at you like, what happened?
Wow, Shah, you have that effect even as a fictional character.
I know.
Properly shat his pants.
Yeah, you scared the shit out of him with a natural 20. You intimidated the fuck out of him. Someone said intimidating merfolk.
What would we ask this manager? Is he asking us like what we're doing, or?
No, he just come over to kind of see what was going on. He looks confused as to why you scared his one of his employees, but he doesn't really say anything. He just kind of clocks you, stares at you, and it's kind of almost like a standoff. He doesn't know what to say. His guy just ran away for no reason, other than you were very intimidating. You looked him dead in the eyes, and he feared for his life as he ran away.
I'll ask a question. How often can Aquaria intimidate all the staff?
How often can she intimidate? I think she can intimidate all the time. She's got a +2 to her intimidation if she rolls for it. It would be the same as doing like you could investigate all the time. I don't think she'll always roll a 20, I hope, but she can intimidate people. +2, whatever she rolls.
So that was the guy that was guarding the door. There's no one guarding the door now.
The guy working the cash register was over there, but he's not in the same spot. He's standing there beside Shar.
Should I
close
the door behind us to make sure more customers don't come in?
Can we lock the door behind us?
I mean, that might be a good idea at this point, the way this is going.
The shit out of him.
This is escalating very quickly.
Brace yourselves.
So what?
Yeah.
I didn't expect someone to scare him away.
Well, can I use
Are we looking for
let me see, what do I have here? My persuasion. My persuasion is a +2. So can I use my persuasion on this manager to find out what I need to know about the guy and why he ran away so fast? Or
you can try to get him to, I guess, to persuade to give you whatever answer you want. Yeah.
all right. Well, I got an 18 plus.
Jesus Christ, what are you rolling?
No, I told you, I'm Lady Luck. I'm Lady Luck, and I'm not lying. Look,
You got another 20?
right there. It's right there. Yeah.
So he's persuaded to tell you that the guy that he didn't see it all, but the guy seemed scared to death, and he's now concerned because his job was to stand specifically right there and make sure no one entered the kitchen.
So, whilst Aquaria or Shah is talking to this person, can I use my stealth to try and sneak through and hide and find out what's going on behind those doors?
Yeah. What do you have to your stealth? What is the plus to your stealth?
+2.
+2. You're going to have well, hold on. Let me look something up. I don't know all the rules, so I don't know how hidden you would be depending on what you roll. Because the guy's standing right there, you're basically going to have to be invisible for him not to like see and try to stop you. Which, I mean, if you rolled like a 20, you would basically be invisible. But hold on.
You can create a distraction first, like, make him look one way and then you slip behind him maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think you're gonna. I mean, it would basically take a 20. He's standing right there, staring at the door. But sure.
Yeah. So I was asking that as out of curiosity, but would someone else create a distraction? And with that, I don't know. How does this work? I mean, is that a plan? I'm trying to confer here.
I could fight somebody if you want. I mean, I'll flip some tables. What do you need me to do? Need to create a distraction somehow.
Do you want me to distract the manager?
I can pray for him. I got religion.
Hey, you. So, like, since this is like a new world, and you guys don't, I know it's weird and confusing. This world I made up and didn't give you a whole lot of information about it. You guys have cell phones. So, like, I've been doing this. I'm like me as the bar owner, the proprietor of the establishment. I've been doing this for like 20 years. Like, this is what I do. This is what the people I train do. Blah blah blah. If someone wants to run something by me, I can give you basically a help action to let you know. Like, if you want to say, hey, we showed up here. Shar went over and tried to intimidate someone. He ran away immediately. They're all armed. If you want to do that, I can help you out. I don't want to. I feel like I'm not doing the world very good, but yeah, you can do that if you want to.
I can distract the guy at the door if you want to get to the kitchen. Shashar.
Well, thank you, Imzel. Let's try it.
Shar. Wait. Let's see. What are you going to try to do to distract him? What are you going to try to do to make a distraction?
Ask him why it is specifically that everybody seems to be so armed and we're just coming in for pizza. We're not really understanding why it was that he got so spooked.
So you're just going to try to talk to him and try to create a distraction?
Yeah, so the half elf can get in there.
Okay. He's going to talk to you. So what specifically do you ask?
Why is it that everyone is so heavily armed?
Yeah, it's a dangerous world out here nowadays. We like our employees to be protected. We actually strongly encourage it.
Has there been danger?
Do you not wear a weapon?
But has there been danger in the pizzeria?
There's danger in this town.
We've got people running around with tomahawks.
Someone just scared away my door boy through sheer intimidation, and he ran away. What if she meant to do him harm?
I mean, I don't believe my friend meant any harm. I was just wondering. It's a pizza shop. And
someone in chat said there's a lot of pizza theft in this town.
Yeah.
I have it on my TV, so if you see me look over this way, I'm watching because I don't have it on my computer, the chat, so I haven't really been paying attention. But that's funny.
So if while the manager's trying to talk, if someone wants to do you probably have to hit you don't have to be invisible. I mean, he's turned away from the door now, and you kind of gathered there, but he's still kind of nervous, so you probably need at least a 15 or higher.
All right.
To sneak through the door.
9.
Plus
2.
No, he sees you immediately. He actually grabs you by the arm. He's holding on to you, and now he says, "Employees only," very sternly. He's not happy that you tried to shoot through the kitchen. He says, "Employees only." He says it loud enough that someone else in an employee suit comes up to the door. Like, you can tell that they're right behind the door now.
I work here. Can I use persuasion?
Can you persuade me that you work here for me? Yes, if you roll a 20 exactly, naturally, without anything added, I will believe that you work here.
I got +4 persuasion. Easy.
I know who works here.
I'm new.
Yeah, you can ask for anything, but you've got to make the roll afterwards.
I'm going to cast Charm Person on the manager first, and then let him roll his persuasion.
Okay, can you what is the? Oh, I'll just look it up. Go ahead.
Yeah, he has to make a Wisdom saving throw. I don't roll anything; he has to roll the save.
Okay, give me just a second.
We'll see how that goes.
I've got to pull up his stats. Give me just a second.
I was wondering if we could cast a spell. Like, can we?
Sure. Oh, you need to. Does it use verbal or semantics or how does it cast?
does. So I'll get you
Will
my
you
spell
roll a
check real quick.
Yeah. Roll a stealth check just to see.
Okay, that is a 10 on the dice, but I add +7, so that is a 17.
Okay, that's fine. That passes.
Of course it does.
So now what?
Hold on just a second. I lost my sheets that I just had. Oh, I got him over here. So he is this character. He has to do a what saving throw?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. And what is your what does he have to be?
Spell save DC 14.
He rolled a 4, so he is now under the charm condition. What's the charm condition?
He's charmed by me for 1 hour, and the creature regards me as a friendly acquaintance. So basically an old friend, someone who is friendly to him, someone he recognizes.
Okay, let me check one more thing. He doesn't have any resistance to that, does he? No, he does not. Okay, so he thinks that you're his old friend.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
So
I guess he comes up and starts talking to you.
Yeah, so before Sashar starts to try to make himself an employee here out of the blue, I will help convince the manager that Sashar is an employee here.
Sure. Okay. Now you can be an employee. Now you can be an employee. You can persuade him, Shashar, if you roll a 15 or higher.
Yeah.
But you get to add your 4 or whatever it is to it.
So I'm rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck's sake. 4.
Jeez,
You rolled a 4 plus 4?
I rolled a 4 plus 4.
Okay, so you rolled an 8. He's like, I don't. Maybe under the last manager, pal. I don't think I've ever seen you before.
You're terrible at rolling.
And it's digital.
Don't worry, I'm terrible at storytelling. We're all terrible. He's got real dice.
It's unlucky. Here's the others.
How long? I'm charmed for an hour, Zay. Is that what the character is?
Yes, he is charmed for 1 hour.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I'm still friends with this guy.
Opportunity to use that as a distraction to slip around because I'm the rogue and I have my stealth.
Right. So you're just gonna sneak through the doors?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Well,
you're
there.
in a shit show and getting caught constantly, and you just walk by while I'm doing all this, and okay.
Once, just so you know, once M just tried to run through the doors, and then the first time he tried to run through and I caught him, I said something, the manager said something loud enough that someone came up and is now standing right behind the doors. So when you go through, you're going to run into someone.
Okay. Is there only one set of doors back to the kitchen?
That's the only ones that go to the kitchen. There is I guess I should have described this already. There's 2 bathroom doors and there's a manager's office.
I'll
The door's open on it.
manager office.
Yeah, the door's open on the manager's office. I didn't describe that, but I guess no one did perception either.
I'll head back towards the manager's office.
Sure.
And before entering to the manager's office, I'd like to listen and see if there's anybody in the manager's office before going in.
Nope. There's the door's open. You can see in it. There's nobody in there.
Okay. Well, glancing back, and if anybody is looking in my direction in our group, I'd like to try to gesture towards anybody to keep an eye and try to watch and make sure that nobody's going to come towards me. And then I'm going to slip in because I don't want to get caught in here.
Yeah,
Can I use a spell and put everyone to sleep?
I don't think you can. You put everyone to sleep. You have a sleep spell, but how many? It just works on a target, right?
should work on a number of hit dice. That's hit points. She'll roll a number of hit points on dice.
Okay.
And it'll get that many hit points of creatures.
Okay, so like if she rolls an 8, it'll put 8 people to sleep.
It'll get 8 hit points worth of creatures asleep. So if you have so many people in a room that are like one person that has 3 hit points and another person that has 5 hit points, then I'll put both of them to sleep.
Okay, I got you.
Too. By the way, I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. Okay, let me check these sheets. Is it okay? So hold on. Yeah, I gotta check my handwritten. Putting people to sleep. Fuck it.
Yeah.
She intimidates and then puts people to sleep. Let's go.
Yeah.
You are. So the manager has. So you're you're not going to put the manager to sleep. You can put with an 8. You can put a customer to sleep. You put one customer to sleep. He has 5 hit points. Just randomly, and that's eating pizza. He just falls over asleep.
With Shashar too long, like you know.
Wait, did you say that we can contest the results of these spells if we make you laugh for a reason?
Actually, no. That's when you get caught. Actually, the guy that was working the salad bar just falls out asleep. I forgot he was up there. The employee that was working the salad bar just boom falls out asleep. He's the only person that's not a paying customer. So he's out at the salad bar, lettuce everywhere, covered in salad dressing, on the floor asleep.
Thank God that's years ago and not today.
I need you to roll a stealth check to see if you. So roll a d20.
Is that me? You want me to roll one?
Yes. If you if you cast magic spells, if it uses verbal or semantic, let me look at your sheet. Then you have to roll a to see if you can hide it. Spells.
Yeah, I rolled the 1.
You rolled a nat 1? Mm-hmm. Everybody in the restaurant just saw you use magic. They begin to shout that you're a witch and that the witch just killed someone at the salad bar. Two people try to flee for the door. They're out of here. There's 5 customers, by the way.
He needs to lock down the restaurant. Since he's charmed by me and he's a friend, I'm going to convince him he needs to lock down the restaurant so we can contain this witch.
Okay. Do you need to roll a persuasion, or if he's charmed, would he just do it?
That's up to you. He considers me a friend, but I might still have to persuade him. That's entirely your call.
Let's do a persuasion, but we'll just do it low, like DC 10 for to persuade him, and he's going to lock the door.
Okay, persuasion.
So,
well, I'm glad you made it low because I only rolled a 10 and I had 0. That is 10.
So he darts over to the door and locks the door and screams, "This is an active crime scene now. There's a witch at the salad bar. Everybody remain seated."
This is going great.
This is very strange, but the guy,
have 2 people escaping and reporting you.
Let me look real quick. Shar, since the 2 people didn't run away, you get a chance to no, yeah, I'll give it to you. Even though if you roll a nat 1, you're not supposed to, but even though you did, I'll give it to you. You get a chance to convince these 2 people that for some reason it wasn't you didn't do it. There's a reason behind it, something to where they won't tell on you for using magic.
Somebody was choking. Like somebody was choking on the tomatoes. Like I totally saw somebody eat a tomato with their hands. Like they didn't even use the tongs. Like
The
they
guy
picked it up with
stalking
their
the salad
fingers.
bar.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. And I was just trying to save your life. Yeah.
So he was choking. You saved his life by knocking him out.
Twice. Yeah, twice.
Did he choke and pass out, or did you do something to make him pass out?
Well, it depends on who's asking.
The customer.
You think this
I'm customer one.
Oh, no. I was doing the Heimlich, and I don't know what happened. I tried it, and he's a big guy. I couldn't put my arms fully around him, and I really tried to save his life, but he was choking.
Okay, I'll
He might be diabetic. He might be diabetic.
Okay. We'll remove that one mark from that. But when the manager screams about the active crime scene, a witch, and whatever, one more employee steps from behind the double doors to in front of the double doors. The guy that was right behind the doors, he's now out, right in front of the doors. Takes one step forward, doors close behind him. He is a... Hold on just a second. He is a much larger dude. A much larger. This guy does steroids. This guy has no neck, and you begin to wonder how he wipes his own ass. He's a much larger dude than the first dude you saw.
Okay. I'm gonna have to do some shit real quick.
Can I
I
make
don't
some?
know what
So sorry, this guy's protecting the doors.
He came out to see what was going on. He made one step inside. He's right in front of the doors, front of the double doors. And the manager is now at the front door. He just locked it, and he's yelling about a crime scene.
How many employees are in the room?
2 and 1 asleep. But 3 and 1 of them is asleep. 2 awake.
Just the steroid monster and the manager, right?
Yeah, in this room, yes.
Right. Okay.
I know.
Even if I did fuck it up, this has been fun.
I fucked this all up, so I gotta handle this and figure out what I'm doing here.
Can I
There you
make
go. Panic decisions usually win the day.
Let's go with
We've caused a bit of a scene since entering here, haven't we?
The manager's off. Even though there's 2 people in here now, and one of them is asleep on the floor, the manager's office is still open. The bathrooms are still open. You can't get out, and you can't get further in without approaching one of these people.
Okay, so two conscious employees. How many customers are in the place?
There are 5 total customers. I knocked one out earlier, but I took it back and knocked out the employee because I didn't realize that employee had such low hit points.
Well, I guess I'll slip into the manager's office since, all the employees seem to be distracted with you guys at the moment.
Yeah, there's all kinds of shit going on. What is your plus to stealth? Like crazy, huh?
10.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're in the manager's office.
Expertise.
No need to roll.
I mean, like, unless you roll a not 1, I was gonna say the DC was 10, so like you're in the manager's office.
Okay. I'll just go through the barrier there.
Can I blind the steroid guy?
Well, I was thinking about blinding the manager. Do we need to do that anymore? I mean, someone's in the manager's office.
We don't know
see what's going on there first.
We don't know what kind of roids he's on.
Create more of a scene.
Well, hold on just a second. In the manager's office, do you want to roll for like investigate or something?
I'd like to.
Insight, perception, whatever you got.
Yeah. I'd like to rifle through everything that's in there, see if there's any important documents or anything that they have. I don't add nearly as much to investigate. I only had 3. So I have to roll for that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I got a 15, so 18.
18. They're just there on the desk. There's normal stuff that you'd expect to see at a restaurant. So there's like bill of ladings for trucks. There is invoices for the stuff at the restaurant. There's also a schedule on the desk that includes things like film day. It says things like send to the editor. It's a recording schedule, something you wouldn't expect to see in a pizza place. It's a production schedule for something. It's not labeled what it's for. It's just the days and the schedule is the production schedule. Everything else is kind of just pizza stuff. You got documents for like new hires. You got people's personal paperwork. You don't recognize any names. But there's the weird thing that stands out to you is there's a recording schedule, production schedule.
Okay. Well, I'll slip that into my bag. They won't miss that. And is there a printer in the room?
There's not a computer or a printer in this room.
Okay. Then that's about it. Are there any is there a phone, like cell phone or
there's just the landline. It's like a business landline, right? You have different lines and call waiting and all that shit.
do we have smartphones or are they
Modern phones?
Okay.
Modern phones.
Then instead of taking the documents, I'm just going to take pictures of it rather than actually steal.
Yeah, so you snap a picture of the recording schedule, production schedule, whatever, and are you slipping back out or?
Yeah, I'll slip back out.
Yeah, I would just you slip back out and you're back. Now, what were the rest of you all trying to do? Who were you trying to blind?
Like the guy that I done fucked up at the salad bar. Like, can I heal him and like bring him back and be like, sir, I don't know what happened, but the tomato.
Read on your card for your spell card for sleep. And see how he wakes up. I don't. I'm pulling it too. If I get to it first.
Okay, I'm looking.
Starting that creature has the lowest hit points affecting the creature. Creatures within 20 foot of a point you choose range. Starting with the creature lowest hit points. Unconscious.
1 minute.
Sleep lasts 1 minute. He's going to be getting up in a second, anyways. Let's see. She took a turn. You took a turn. He's waking up. He's starting to arouse and starting to move to get up. Thank you, Zay.
Okay. Thank you. Now back to the steroid guy. I want to make him blind.
You want to make which one blind? The steroid guy?
Yeah. We got to get back there. Raina got to get back there.
Right, okay, look. If we make one of them blind, the other two are going to see, right?
Yeah, but he's probably the biggest thing that's
I would say whether they were doing anything bad or not, if you come up and make one of their friends blind and they notice it, they're probably going to they're probably going to try to cause harm towards you.
I mean, Shaw already scared them off, so fuck it, right? We're just going to kick the beehive and split it open.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we're going to kick the beehive, we're going to need to come up with other plans rather than just blinding a guy. I mean, I can try and blind another guy. I've got a spell that can do that. But that's 2 out of 3 because the guy at the salad bar is about to wake up.
Since the manager and I are old friends, maybe I can get him to have his big buddy in front of the kitchen just move out of the way.
You probably
I don't.
you
I
could.
don't know which one has more
It,
authority.
it's not going to be super easy because it's kind of a standing rule. No one goes to the door. That's why the guard was there. That's why, you know what I mean. Like it's pretty ingrained in them. But you could try.
Does it seem like the guy in front of the kitchen door is above the manager or another employee?
It seems like neither is above each other, but maybe they do different things here. Maybe they report to different people.
Okay.
Would it be worth using persuasion in any way here? Perhaps to persuade this steroid freak that someone might be out the back. Isn't there a back door that leads into the kitchen? Did you say from the outside?
There is. There is a like one of those push through doors. You know, you just push the handle and walk through from the inside, but the outside is locked. Yeah, you can try to persuade somebody.
Can I use? I have a shatter. It's a number 2 spell. Can I use that and make a distraction and us get out of here? Because I believe that she got, the screenshots of what she needed, right?
Yeah, you could. What is shatter? I'm looking it up now. Sorry, I have all 26 pages of spells. I'm trying to get through them. But
Yeah, it's sudden, loud, ringing noise, painfully intense. Erupts from a point of your choice within range. It's a 10-foot radius.
See, a point I want to make is that the manager's door was unguarded and this kitchen door is heavily guarded. What's beyond that door?
Right.
So, I mean, if we're going to run away like now, is there not, before we leave, do we need to not find out what's inside those doors somehow?
There's definitely something that they don't that they're trying to protect with that door. To leave the manager's door wide open, even if there was some incriminating stuff in there, there's something different behind the other door for sure.
Windows in the doors.
No, they're solid stainless steel doors with like a little stainless steel pad you push through. You know, they're swinging doors.
I might be able to, if presuming that they have like cameras outside, we'd have to check on that.
We saw one at the back door.
You did.
There is a camera at the back door for sure.
So just remind me of that. But if I use a deception, so I add 5 to my deception, I might be able to convince the manager to send a security out saying that I saw somebody tampering with the cameras outside. And that might, for a brief amount of time, free up the door, at least of one guard. We'd have to figure out what to do with the other guard. But, because I believe there are 2 guards, right?
I think Imza wanted to blind one of them.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, let's blind them.
Yeah, so, I mean, that might work if I can get the deception and if it works too, I
mean, I've got some stealth going on here, +2. If I don't roll a poor roll again.
Well, you've kind of got. Raina has. She's a rogue, which is kind of like built for that. So she's got +10 stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hey, it never hurts to have multiple people who can stealth, so.
Well, did the one guy wake up? Because, I mean, they've already called me a witch at this point.
Yeah,
Are they ready to,
the guy's back up. The guy's back up. He's no, it didn't cause any damage. He's walking over to Roid Rage guy who does not look happy with him, and I think they're fixing to have a conversation in front of the door, or at least a stare down.
So I say we try it, divide and conquer. Get the manager to send security to the back door, and then whatever we do, we'll have a limited window, but then we have less people to deal with at once.
So the manager's charmed. So he's your old friend. And you're going to try to deceive him to think that there is someone at the back door, or the tampering with the camera out back.
Yeah.
All right. I'll let Raina do the
Okay.
deception, and I'll just use my charm to convince him she's trustworthy. So I'll aid another.
Sure.
Just going up to him, and after obviously getting a nice little wide sweep away from the manager's office, so I don't look like I'm coming out of the manager's office. And then just telling
Come
him
right
that-
out of the manager's office and go talk to the manager.
Yeah, that'd look a little awkward. But then just going up and look even a little bit concerned that I think that I might have seen somebody outside messing with your cameras. Looked a little bit shady. They were knocking them around a bit. You might want to send somebody out there. I think that they were trying to knock them down.
Okay, I'm going to let you roll for it, but it's going to be pretty high because since you've been in here, he already locked the door, so he doesn't really know where you came from. But he knows there's nobody supposed to be in the back, and he already locked the door because there was a witch attack. I don't know, higher than 15. Let's say 18 or higher, and then he's going to send people out.
Yeah, I get that. It's a shot in the dark, but
Sure.
Can you hand me one? Thank you. Okay. I got a 13 plus my 5's 18.
Okay, he actually doesn't do anything. He actually looks very concerned, but he looks at the roid rage guy, and the roid rage guy hears you too, and he's the one who goes back into the kid, almost like he knows it's not supposed to be going on, but that's not his job. So he knows it's not supposed to be happening. He looks at the roid rage guy. Roid rage guy goes back into the kitchen area, and you can see he's kind of in a hurry to get something done, and he's going to go back there.
Okay. Well, just
It's
at
one
that
less.
point, then taking a little bit of a step back, and we'll see what happens.
So he does. I don't know if you guys know this. He does go back there and he sends 2 people out the back door, the door that's typically locked. He sends 2 people out the back door to see what's going on. And he took the salad boy with him, the one that Shar attacked randomly. He took the salad boy with him, and you can kind of hear him getting a stern talking to about being more aware of his surroundings. How are you going to make it here if you're just falling over asleep at work? Is something going on? You need to get more rest at home. Did you choke on a tomato? All the questions. You can hear that on the other side of the door.
So, are you saying that there's only the manager left in the room now?
Only the manager, and he's at the front door. Salad boy is not doing great.
So is there anyone prominent that's in the restaurant like at this time? Like any politicians?
And no, you wouldn't recognize any of these people. They're just random town folk. None of them armed. They're just some of them armed, but not just in a way that they're sitting down eating pizza. 2 of them wanted to leave, but they got locked in, and then you told them that people were choking, so now they're taking very small bites.
Could we persuade? Don't know if this is quarter.
Actually, the manager is going to to unlock his door now. To unlock the front door. He was convinced as well by the choking on the tomato. He heard the kid getting yelled at. He's convinced it's no longer a crime scene. He's going to unlock the door and head back towards the cash register, which is beside the silver doors. But still, still a good feet away. It's probably, on this drawing, it's probably 15 feet away and almost at like a 90-degree angle to where he'll be looking. He's looking straight ahead. The doors are over here, probably 15 foot away.
So, could we persuade, or could I persuade all of the customers to go? They have to leave and to go and pay for their meal at once. Hence, distracting the manager. At the cash register.
Can you
an opportunity to find out what's beyond those doors? Perhaps if we could sneak in there.
Sure. Can you persuade? How many people can you persuade? What does persuade say? Let me see.
Don't know. Trying to think outside the box here.
You're at my work. I'm looking it up. I don't know if it works on multiple people or people in an aisle or whatever. I got it right here.
I pasted it into the private chat for you on StreamYard.
Oh, thank you. You attempt to influence someone or a group of people with tact, social graces, good nature. The GM asks you to make a charisma persuasion check. Typically, you use persuasion when acting in good faith to foster friendships, make cordial requests, or yeah, you could go over there and talk to everybody all at once and try to. There's five in here.
Do I need to do all five?
For every
if I just send a couple over there, would that be enough? I don't know.
You have to hit something. You have to hit 10 or above, and then for every 2 after that, you get another person. So 12 would be 2, 14 would be 3.
Send 2 people up at once. Surely that'd be enough. The story, your tables are booked. Someone else has booked your table. You've overstayed your welcome. I'm sorry about the rudeness. I work here, obviously. You guys, I see you finish your meal. Can you please go and pay?
I think at this point we're gonna have to burn the place down or something because we're kind of fucked. We're kind of fucked. They're onto us, and we can't use persuasion because we ain't trying to buddy up to them like that.
Okay.
Thank God this is a flashback.
Will, of those 5 customers,
you guys want me to burn the place down?
We know you guys survived because this is a flashback, and you all were present in the present. So,
okay. So, Will, of those 5 customers, how many of them are dining alone? Just the one.
The 2 guys that sprinted immediately were alone, and the other 3 people are together. That's why they left so quickly. They weren't worried about getting together as their group or talking. They just.
I convince one of the guys from the table of 3.
Okay.
That they all need to leave because their table is booked. And one other. That's 2, right?
The table's been reserved.
Just roll a persuasion check. I'll tell you how many you got. Yeah, with the D20.
17, and my persuasion's +4.
Yeah, you got everybody goes to the cash register to pay immediately. You say, "Hey, we suddenly started booking tables at a pizza restaurant. Please single file along the salad bar. If salad boy's still there, step over him and pay immediately. Close shop. We got a private party coming in of exactly 5 people in exactly those 5 seats." And they're like, "Sounds good." And they go up to pay. You need to roll a. No, it's just persuasion. You're fine. I was gonna say a stealth check. You're fine.
So what we're gonna do here, guys? We've got a limited window of time where everyone's trying to pay.
So after they leave, you want me to burn the shit down?
We can pull the fire alarm.
I love how fast this is escalating.
That's not why. Yeah.
We don't even know what's in the kitchen, and you're trying to get everybody out and wanting to burn it down.
And if you even determine that there's a basement, like, is there a basement in this place?
Yeah. We could pull the fire alarm and then burn the bitch down. After we check out the kitchen.
Hey, out of the game right quick, Zay, is there... Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Go ahead. I was trying to find a searchable database, but I just found one for spells. I got it. Thank you. Go ahead. Are we burning it down?
Well,
I'd say start with the salad bar. Those tomatoes choked someone earlier.
No, they want to see what's in the kitchen first. So
yeah, I
Char
thought
wants
the
to
idea
pull.
of this distraction was to try and just get a peek in the kitchen at least before we start burning things.
Yeah, we pull the fire alarm. Everybody thinks there's a fire, and then we burn the bitch down.
Sounds like a plan.
Someone watch out for Pyro over there.
Me likey fire.
Aquaria as a mermaid, she would have to sit on the ice in the salad bar to survive.
I could put her on my back.
Teamwork, right there. Teamwork.
No, I can give her a protection spell since she's a mermaid, so she doesn't get scorched by the fire.
Right, before we go into this fire talk, am I sneaking in there or what? Or was someone else?
I don't know. You're not that good at
let's
sneaking in.
Well, no.
Let's do this right quick.
You're right.
Hold on just a second.
I was saying, can someone else do it? Because I'm terrible at this. I got caught last time. Of course, the scene.
Everyone roll initiative, because if this goes into combat, then I need to know who's going to act first. So just everybody roll a d20, and then it tells you what to add back for your initiative. And if this is the battle, we'll use it now. If it's not, we'll use it later. It'll just be initiative. I imagine M just running in there and like taking 4 or 5 people out on the way, and some guy falls in the pizza oven, and
I just want to see what's in there. I don't know. Oh, sugar.
Okay, Aquaria, what'd you get?
A 5 plus, but I got a +4, so 9.
A 9.
I was wondering if I could close it out and restart, because I don't know. I think I got M's.
Luck.
Stars.
Imzel, that's Yori. What'd you get?
I just found out.
Yori, did you get yours? M, did you get yours?
Where's initiative? I got 4. Where's my initiative score?
It's the middle. It's the middle on the character sheet. It's the middle at the top, kind of like right underneath where it says what you are. There's like armor class, initiative, and speed. It looks like a
Raina, did you get yours? Oh, yours is +2. 18 total. And Zay?
22.
22? Oh, wow. And Josh? The last one.
14.
14. Good deal.
Did you get mine?
Oh, I didn't, actually, Yori. What was yours?
19 + 2.
Okay, 21. Wow, that's a good one. Okay, now what do you want to do?
We got to take care of the steroid guy at some point. Because, I mean, are we coming back to 90? Or are we just like doing what we're doing now? Or are we going to burn the place down?
Well, I mean,
M said he wanted to get a look. You can come back tonight. You can. There's a lot of things you can do. You can do anything, basically.
Can we sneak a peek? I don't
let's
mind doing that. I've only got +2 on my sneak. Stealth.
Well, I can do the the shatter. Like, now's a good time to do the shatter, right? Because everyone's freaking the fuck out. So would now be a good time while they're in the back looking for the cameras? Is that a good time to like shatter some shit, the windows, and us run out? Or
Well, I think right now you can just leave. You haven't done anything.
Walk out the door.
We've done this whole distraction. Can I?
If you want to leave, you can leave. But if you want to use the cash register distraction, you can use the cash register distraction.
Can I do a stealth thing and just see if I can peek beyond the doors? And I'll sneak down very low. And I'll very carefully peek to make sure that no one is immediately beyond the door, and then I'll hide behind the cooking surfaces just to have a quick peek, at least of what's inside there before we burn it down or run away.
So yeah, to get past the distracted manager of the cash register, you just need a 10, but you're going to need let's say to make sure that no one on the other side spots you, you're going to need a 15 or higher. But you need a 10. The manager won't see you at a 10, but there could be someone right behind the door that's going to see you as soon as you open it, unless you get a 15 or higher.
So the manager will see me at 10
or below.
We're back at square one.
Right. Okay. Well, so I need 15. But I've got a plus 2 stealth, so I need at least 13 to make this successful.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Did you want to ask Raina if maybe she would want to do it?
Well, I was hinting at that. She's there.
She is dealing with our son for 1 second. She'll be right back.
Okay.
It's all right.
Go on.
If anything, she would probably stealth with you just to use your louder self as a distraction for her stealth.
Okay.
There you go.
That sounds good.
Yeah, so you get caught. She doesn't.
Well, yeah, that doesn't sound great.
Another thing that's going on is like when we actually get into turn-based stuff, which would be like combat, it won't just be everybody suggesting things. We'll actually go in turns. If you don't take an action, you can give your action to someone else as a help. So they'll get to roll 2 dice and take the higher of the 2. If you're not taking an action. But right now, where everybody's just blurting out stuff, it's hard to tell who's went this round and who hasn't. So, but later on, we'll be able to remember that. If you're not taking an action, if you're not doing anything, you can give a help action as well.
All right. So what all do we need to look for while we're here? Because I also have like the unseen servant.
Yeah,
So
but I don't think that the unseen servant isn't like a conscious being. It just takes stuff, it goes stuff, right? It doesn't like speak to you and tell you what it saw. I don't think. I can look, but I finally found a searchable database.
So I was going to sneak in, Raina, and I thought that maybe you'd like to help somehow.
Yes, I'd love to go. And as for helping, I could either get an assist from you, or I can assist you since I have a bigger stealth. Then I can try to boost yours up, or you don't really need to boost mine, so I can try to lift yours higher.
Maybe you can lift mine.
Yeah, I can lift yours a little bit higher. I can always aid another with yours and give you advantage on yours. I believe that's how it works, and it's been a while since we've actually played 5e. We normally play a different system, so I believe that's how it works with it.
Just for future reference, the unseen servant is mindless, so it couldn't like tell you what it saw. It couldn't like make a decision or speak. It's more like a carrying, like take this over there or bring this to me kind of deal.
Okay.
Right.
All right, somebody's rolling for so it's a 10 just to get past the manager who's clearly distracted, checking people out, and then it's a 15 or better to make sure there isn't someone in the other door that's just going to see you immediately when your head pokes through, because it's a swinging door. You're going to have to stick something through or open the door from a distance and peek or something.
Okay. Then, well, with my thieves tools, I actually have a series of mirrors. So I'm going to, with my foot, lightly push the door open, and I'm going to use some of the mirrors from my Thieves Tools kit to
Sure.
reflect in to see if there's
That's cool.
anybody waiting on the other side of the door.
Yeah. Yeah. So there are on the other side of the door, the door's kind of like at the end of the building, right? So there's nothing really to the left. To the right is almost like a long hallway, and there are people standing there. And then there's another set of doors beyond those doors. Same style of doors, double doors.
Okay.
It's you want to roll insight after you saw that, Raina.
Okay. I have a terrible insight because I'm not even trained in it. Well, since you're there with me, are you trained in insight?
+3.
Well, that's better than mine. Can he roll it since he's there as well?
Yeah, just you relay the information and tell him exactly what it looks like, and he can roll insight. Go ahead.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay. 13.
13.
Yep.
With a 13, the guys are working shoulder to shoulder in what appears to be almost like a hallway. They're making pizzas. You can't see beyond the other set of doors.
Okay.
If for a 13, I'll just tell you this. I was hoping you'd roll higher, but the area that they're making pizzas in is way too small. They're right up against each other, almost on top of each other. There's something else going on beyond that has nothing to do with pizzas, or they would have, like, you would think that whole area would be a kitchen. It's not. The kitchen is right on the other side of the doors, and there's something else going on the other side. The three guys that are there are working making pizzas, and that's all you see. Another set of doors. It's almost like they added a wall and squished those guys up to do something beyond that.
Okay.
It's almost like it's murder hobo time.
What you guys think? I'm just over here ringing people up. That's one set of customers.
And how many people are back there making pizza?
3. One of them, I guess you would notice by the knot on his head and his fear of tomatoes, is Salad Boy. He's been put on pizza duty.
How big would you say the room is?
I mean, they've got room to pass back there. It's pretty small. They've got room to pass each other behind each other, but you can clearly tell that they're cramped. They should not be in an area that small. It's clearly, obviously, done for a reason, huh?
How many foot would you say? How many feet? 20 feet?
It's 8 foot. Well, let me look. I got a map here. Hold on. It is 10 foot wide from door to door because it's 2 squares, and then it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. The building is 45 feet long and 10 foot wide. That area of it. The whole building's 45 foot long, and that area is 2 squares, 10 foot long.
Would fog, would that make them not able to see anyone that might sort of sneak through?
They might get suspicious of it, but
yeah. So like if fog goes off, they're not going to be able to see, but they're also going to be like, why the fuck is there fog in here? Like,
just an idea.
I mean, we'd have time to, get by while they're looking for the source of the fog.
Maybe there's a better way of dealing with it.
Can we go through Can we split off and go through the back door at this point? Some of us, because isn't Meathead in he checking on the cameras or?
Yeah, he sent 2 people out the back. That was probably that was a couple moves ago. So, that's maybe been a few minutes ago. Even though we've had a lot of downtime, it's only been a couple of minutes. There might even still be out there by the time you get back there, but they're not going to see anything, so they're not going to be out there for long.
Right.
But yeah.
I mean, since their
1,
backs are
1, 2,
towards us,
3.
then we might be able to stealth by, or we could initiate an actual combat. I mean, if we would actually, slaughter
I'm
people.
ready to fuck somebody up if y'all are ready to fuck somebody up.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, he did take initiative from us just in case. Depends how much we want to kill random people.
You want to ring the alarm?
Which alarm are we
There's
talking?
There's been another group of people check out and leave. There's one more set of customers. That's the group of 3 that are checking out now.
While they're checking out, can I see if they have any traps? This is find traps.
Find traps.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just look it up.
Because if they're in a room that small, clearly it's not the same. There's something there that hiding.
I mean, they could always be
Right.
working on drugs or something instead of pizzas.
Or babies in tunnels.
Right. What's the artwork look like? What pictures are hanging on the walls?
It's some really freaky stuff, and you recognize the signature as Joe Badesta. That's the artist that did it. Very, very strange artwork.
Jesus mercy.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do trap if you want to. It says you sense the presence of any trap within range that is in line of sight. Well, you're going to need to see something. A trap for the purpose of the spell includes anything that would inflict sudden, unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable, which was specifically intended as such by the creator. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to see through the doors for a trap. If the doors were open, you can cast it before anybody runs in.
Who's opening that door?
I've got a question. I've got a
Yes.
spell, and I may need advice here.
This is so much fun.
Pass without trace.
Pass without a trace. Yes, you do.
This gives evade the shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection for the duration. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, which I guess is all of us, has a plus 10 bonus to dexterity or stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. Creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or traces of its passage.
Sure. So when you would when you cast, you could cast it on your whole party, and you get a plus 10 to all the checks. So everybody would be like Raina when she does a stealth check.
And then I became amazing.
I mean, wouldn't Raina be like completely undetectable?
Yeah, she'd be invisible from the gig unless she rolls a 1. When I ask for a stealth check, then she'd be like invisible.
I mean, if we wanted to just run in there and see what's happening without a trace, that would work, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, unless there's some type of magical means. That's the only way.
So shall I cast that then? Yeah. How do I
Do it. Because I want to ring the alarm and then burn the bitch down.
So your
I
goal at the
actually
end of
have
this?
that. Like I had that sleight of hand, and I have a plus 6. So, like, can I go ahead and roll to, like, let's hit the fire alarm and get these people out?
I mean, yeah, you could hit the fire alarm. I don't even think that you're going to need sleight of hand unless you're trying to hide it or something.
Well, yeah, there's only a couple of customers left, right?
Yeah, there's a group of 3 that's fixing to leave. They're checking out now.
What's going to happen when Meathead comes back? Like the steroid guy.
So
We blind them.
We're going to have to fuck that guy up. And the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So
We blind them. We just pull the alarm and then just burn the bitch down and just keep them all in there. Like, it's not, you lock the doors.
man, you guys are so violent. I'm
Come
talking
on,
about
guys.
getting a quick sneak peek in.
can
like,
we at least
complete
get a game
stealth
of
here.
like ping pong in while we're there? Like, don't they have ping pong tables before we burn it down? Let's play ping pong.
Sure.
So I've just said we can sneak in there undetected and come back, and then everyone's going, yeah, but we could burn it down, or we could like
Yeah, we got to get you in the kitchen after
let's
you get in
set
the
off a
kitchen.
fire alarm, and like everyone, I don't know.
Get in the kitchen.
Shall we take a quick sneak peek as plan A?
Yes, get in the kitchen.
And as plan
Yes.
B, let's burn everyone.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So how do I cast this spell? Like,
With that one, you pretty much just say you cast the spell and it's done. You just
there you go. Okay, it's done.
It's cast.
So now we have the ability. Would it not be an idea to send in Raina?
Yeah.
Yeah, but hold on just a second. I don't give me just a second.
Okay.
I don't know how this next part's going to work.
I mean,
We threw Will off. That's bad.
it was always
Refocus,
there.
guys. Refocus.
These guys are playing with matches while they're waiting.
Where's that one random shooter guy that we need that like showed up and shot some shit up? Like, we need him to show up, I guess.
Hmm.
I feel like you and I are at the front looking at it all quiet like, and then they're sitting in the back playing with matches, waiting to try to burn the place down.
Hurry up! We're running out of matches here.
Yes. We're doing the challenge. We're letting it burn as low as it can go in our thumbs before we drop it. We're totally doing that.
That's
or
a
on
game
our
of
arm.
psychopaths, that.
Right.
Poor Will. Will has no idea what it
Well,
he's
they were
saying.
just standing in the middle, just kind of that calm collective.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
I need to check one thing. I'm sorry.
After this, if we don't get to have a quick sneak peek, yeah, just burn it down. Let's just give it up. Like you say, burn it down. And set the fire alarm off and run out the door. We'll go investigate something else. Give up.
Well, we already know they can't come up with a bullshit news story. If we burn it down to the ground.
Yeah, and then I have an eternal flame. You can't put it out.
And we've got the pictures of the pictures of the editing schedule and stuff. But I mean, what does that tell us so far? I mean,
Do we even know what we were looking for in there? Were we looking for tunnels?
Well,
We
Raina
came in kind of
of
strong.
Raina took pictures of stuff, and I think Will has like the rundown of what she took pictures of.
It seems like evidence, but I think really
order
what
some
we're there to
pizza?
find is behind those 2 double doors we're trying to get behind.
I found production documents. It's the like that they're. It seems like they're making a film or something like that.
Oh, it's
Like a movie or like a porno?
It's a movie.
Wow. Don't know. It's in
know.
a pizza shop. It's probably some dodgy stuff.
Yeah, it's probably some weird stuff going on in this pizza shop. We gotta get out of
Who
here.
is the Zay? Can you roll for insight?
Sure thing. Oh, there's my natural one. That's a 5.
Fuck. Okay. Who else is really good with magic? Oh, Imzel. Can you roll for insight?
Yep, 1 second.
Now, I also have Arcana trained, if it's about magic.
It is. Okay, so you have what does that do?
Arcana, the skill, it's just knowledge of magic in general.
Oh, okay. You want to roll for Arcana? Yeah, just roll again for Arcana instead of Insight. I thought you meant you had, I don't know.
That's a 13 plus 6 for 19.
Okay, when the stuff happened and the guard was reported, just through your innate ability to understand magic and work around magic, you almost sensed something had been cast in at the rear of the store. So pass without a trace will only be detected by magic. It hasn't been that long since something was cast earlier, and you realize that when M suggests or Shashar suggests this, you speak up and say, "Hey, I don't know. I think somebody did some magic earlier. This might not be the best idea." I mean, you still can. I just don't want you to go in there and think that I didn't give you fair warning that there could have been magic to detect you.
Right. Okay. I don't know what I thought that meant, being detected by magic. I thought that meant like if a spell had been cast by something.
And it's like people won't see you, but there was magic cast doing the when the security guard stuff happened. You don't know what the magic was, but it was something.
So what's the score here with that? With that spell, I can't cast it, or it will be detected.
Oh no, you can. You absolutely can. I don't know. I felt bad about not saying nothing about it earlier and then sending somebody into it. So
After the previous display, they may be prepared for magic, so it's best we use it little.
Okay, but what other options have we got here?
Well, I could try anyway to sneak ahead. I mean, there's no harm in it. They just might still see me. It's better than nothing. I mean,
well, yeah,
it's worth a try.
I think you should go for it. I just want to sneak in there. I'm trying to help us sneak in there. Anyway.
I appreciate the effort.
Is there anything that someone from your experience, anything that someone might be able to do that might be able to assist you in any way? I mean, I've not. Is there any spells that you know of? Well, you can't use spells, but not. Or anything that you can think of. Or should we just go for it?
I'll just be light on my feet. Think so.
Luck. Godspeed.
And I'll just stick to the back wall and try my luck at it.
So you're rolling to sneak back there, right? With a +10 automatically and another +10.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 19 total.
A 19 total?
Yeah, I only rolled a 9 on the dice, sadly. Not
but you got, don't you have pass without a trace too? So wouldn't that be a 29? Is
No,
that
he didn't cast it because
oh,
of
okay?
the.
So
Yeah.
okay. So you got a 19, and you're going to go. You go through the first set of doors unseen. That's where they're making the pizzas. Do you want to go through the second set of doors?
Sure, I'll take the risk at it.
Okay, as soon as you go through the second set of doors, you need to make a wisdom saving throw, and you have to beat a. I gotta move to the character sheet. I'm sorry. Hold on. Spell save. $18.
Okay. That's not going to be great, but we'll give it a try. Yeah, I failed. That is a 15 total.
All right, let me roll this right quick.
Okay. I rolled a 14. I only add 1 to my wisdom. I don't have wisdom.
Let me make sure I roll the right things. I don't want to do extra.
Mm-hmm.
Like 15 points of damage, and you see as you enter, you see gigantic images, almost see-through images of the one with orange hair swinging down a sword at you, as if they had cast spirit guardians when they thought that there was a breach at the back door, and you take that damage when you pass through it for the second set of doors, and you do see your speed is reduced to half, whatever half your speed is, and then you do see that there's some type of something going on in the back room. There is a man in the back corner. He seems to be tied up, chilling out, legs and hands. They're over in another corner that's kind of almost like blocked off, and where it's at, you can see a video camera. There's a guy behind the video camera filming. There are, let's see, there's 1, 2, 4. Let me look for something right quick. There are 4 people back there. One of them is the priest who is holding the spirit guardians, steroid guy, and 2 more people. So there's a total of, just to be clear, there's a total of 8 people in the whole restaurant. That's including the 1 up front, the 3 making pizzas. That's 4, and then there's 4 in the back. One of them is steroid guy. One of them is a priest who's holding spirit guardians, and there's 2 more people. And your speed's reduced to half. I guess they're alerted to your presence. Does anybody know if spirit guardians? I guess they would see their own magic working, and they're alerted to some type of presence. I mean, I don't think they can't see you, but their spirit guardians attack something.
I think the person who casts the spell would be aware that their spell would go off.
Okay. She's going to immediately tell people that something's going on. She just yells out, "Something's going on." Her party has been ruled out. Everybody that works there can pass through spirit guardians, except you guys just can't. So the back door gets locked. Yeah, we're in active combat. I think the guy out front heard it. The 3 pizza makers heard it. We're in combat. Even though they still don't see you, your speed's reduced. So if you're going to, you went 5, 10, 15. You went 15 feet already, so you moved in. You still got movement left. It's just reduced by half. So how much movement do you have? 30?
30.
So you could get halfway back to your party, which would put you in the pizza room.
Yeah.
Okay, you're halfway back to your party, and now we're on initiative. So let me randomly roll for these guys.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I'll be-
That puts that puts Zay up at the top of the order. Now we're in we're in combat now, so everybody's going to go in a very specific order, and you each get to do your move, and I'm keeping up with hit points of you guys and the enemies, so we'll go with that. That's Zay at the top of the order.
All right, then. Now, does the manager look armed as well? Is he a dangerous combatant?
Yeah, he's in combat. As soon as he hears the things, not only does he turn towards you like he's in combat, but you think he might even go for the door and lock it.
Okay, then I'm going to approach the manager in melee and draw my katana, and then I'm going to use my booming blade cantrip on him.
Okay, he let's see. Oh, it's a cantrip. So do you have to it just automatically hits? Do you just roll damage on a cantrip?
No, it's an attack with my weapon.
Oh, okay. Well, his armor class is a 13.
Okay. That is exactly what I rolled. I rolled a 5 on the dice, and I add 8 for a 13.
13 hits.
And the damage is 12 points of damage.
Okay. That is that guy?
Yes.
Okay, so you moved over to him, you took an action. Do you have any bonus action, anything else, or do you get multiple attacks?
No.
I haven't really checked out your character.
No, the rest of Booming Blade just makes it so that if he willingly moves before the end of his next turn, he will take an additional 1d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
So he's stuck next to me.
I got you. That comes down to the voodoo princess, Mzel. It's your attack. So you can see what you can attack on your card, and I got your character sheet up, and I know you haven't been in combat yet, so we'll help you through this first round to figure out what it is.
Can I use a dagger?
Yeah, you can use just a dagger attack. Who would you like to attack?
The steroid guy.
The steroid guy. What is your movement? How much movement do you have? You have 30. It's 30 under speed. So you can he is 5'10". He is 25 away, so you can go to him and you can use the dagger. You're going to pass through Spirit Guardians, which is the same thing that hit Reyna, so you'll have to make a saving throw on that when you go through there. If that's what you want to do.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Okay, so when you move through him on Spirit Guardians, you have to make a what was it, a wisdom? Creature speed. Oh, here it is. Must take a wisdom. You make a wisdom saving throw. So a wisdom saving throw on your sheet is +3. Okay, so you roll for that. A d20. This is a lot to keep up with.
18.
Okay, well, just a second. Take 15 points of damage, half to 7. Because you pass the throw, you only take half the damage. I'll keep up with that for you. 5, 6, 7. Damage 7. And you are at steroid guy. So now you can take an attack. You roll a d20 to attack.
God, I got a 7.
7 plus you add your proficiency bonus to an attack roll, don't you?
But it's still not enough to hit. But I think an attack roll is
It
what
would
you
be +3.
+3. So that's a 10. That's you miss.
Yeah.
And that was your movement. That was your attack. If you have anything, if you guys look at your sheets and you have any actions labeled as bonus actions, I'm looking at yours right now. You can take those as well with after actions. Let me see. Number of attacks 1. Start bludgeoning, dagger, crossbow, mace. Yeah, you don't have any bonus actions that well, let me see. Other traits. Sorry, I'm just making sure. You don't have any bonus actions. You have 5 feet of movement you can still take if you want to move anywhere. Well, no, you don't, because your speed's reduced to half. So you're just standing there, and it goes. That's the end of your turn, and it goes to who's next on the list? That is one of my guys. So that's number 4. Number 4 is one of the pizza making guys. He is going to try to hit Raina, I guess, is right in front of him. With a +4 with a 23 to hit. And he deals only 3 points of damage. Who's next? Raina, you're next.
All right, then. I will pull out my 2 short swords, and I'm going to dual wield him. I happen to have 2 up in fighting, so I can take 2 attacks on him.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, go ahead.
What were you going to say?
I was talking to myself. I was just looking at his armor class. It's 12.
Okay.
I'm so glad to be in combat. This took forever.
Right.
It's been fun though.
We get distracted.
We went way over, but I hope I'm not bothering anybody. We can always pause it if somebody needs to go.
I'm having fun with this. This is really like a lot of fun and a learning experience for me.
Yeah, I didn't do a great job of setting it up, but we fumbled through it.
It's okay. No, you did good. It's okay.
Most of us are new to this, so it was going to be a little bit slow and a little bit,
Wait till we get better. We're gonna be fucking people up. I can't wait. It's gonna be a good time.
Zay and Raina won't be so bored.
We haven't been bored. Don't.
Did you hit?
You guys are doing great. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm in no rush to go. I'm probably the one with the latest time zone. Right?
Good deal, man.
Yeah, you are.
Did you hit Raina for a 12, armor class 12?
Yes. Thank you. So, first attack. I rolled a 13. I add 7, so that's a 20. The first one hits.
The first thing you do is finish him however you want. Actually, he is fully dead. No saving throws, no nothing. That's more than double his points.
All that's the attack roll. I haven't rolled.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was damage.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Finish him.
The damage, I was really not smart. I didn't get out enough damage. Can I borrow? Thank you.
Oh, God, she's going to get extra dice.
Yeah, because I have sneak attack.
That's right.
I'm a rogue. I do 15 damage.
Same thing I said earlier. He's dead. He's fully dead on the floor. He's dead. You still have another attack, though, right?
Yes, I do have another attack, so I'm going to roll. I believe that there were 3 pizza guys here, I believe.
There is.
Okay, I'm going to roll forward to the next one, coming up with my second blade, and I'm going to stab him with it to hopefully slice at least a decent wound into him.
In his neck.
And I rolled an 18 on the dice.
Yeah.
So 18 plus the 7.
Yeah, is that your attack?
Yes, it's the
yeah,
attack.
that hits for sure.
Yes, it plenty hits. It is going to do only 4 damage.
He's badly wounded. The second guy is badly wounded.
Okay. That's it for that turn.
Let's see who's up. Actually, let me record that right quick. This guy is dead. And this guy is
DED.
Dead as fuck.
And that was Raina. So now I gotta go now. This is let's see what he does. So instead of moving, the assistant manager casts spirit gardens on the other side. He's the other priest. He casts spirit guardians on this side of the wall. So now you guys are kind of stuck in between 2 spirit guardians, but one of them's been going for 6 minutes already. So he casts spirit gardens. He doesn't move. There he is. Whose turn is it next? Nobody takes damage until they move or start their turn there. Okay, steroid guy. Steroid guy goes. He's going to... He's going to use his spear. No, he's going to use a shield bash on Ismail. 8. 15 to hit. What's your armor class? Yori?
My armor class is 15.
Okay, so he hits. He hits and does. Seven points of damage. And then he's going to use his movement to... He can't move through your square because y'all are combatants. He's going to move up to the doors, but that means that he's leaving your area, Yori. So you get an attack of opportunity. So you can take any of your attacks while he passes you. So go back to your attacks and take one of your attacks because he's leaving your dangered area or whatever.
I want to hit him with the dagger.
Okay. Just roll a d20 and then add your proficiency bonus to it.
Okay. $17 and 3.
Oh, 20 definitely hits. Roll whatever damage dice it says that your dagger does. It should say like 1d4 plus 1d4 plus 3. Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1 plus 3. He takes 4 points of damage. Let's see. That is steroid guy. 5 minus 1 would be 4. 4 damage. He's hit, but he doesn't look like he's hurt very much. That brings us to Bardeth. We haven't heard much from Josh Bardeth. Oh, did he drop?
Yeah.
I don't even see him in the call. He dropped out, didn't he?
Yeah.
Damn it. All right. Jesus, that means that I'm just going to keep going. I don't want to do that, but I've got the guy's going to try to take an attack on the guy you just almost killed. Raina is going to take an attack on you, because if he leaves your endangered area, he's going to die. He rolls for his dagger. Does a 14 hit? I don't think it.
No, it does not.
Okay, 14. He misses. And that's all he's going to do. He's not going to move. And that brings us to Jesus Christ. Priest number 1, which is the guy on the back, is going to cast. I got too many people here. Trying to see what he can cast. He already cast Spirit Guardians. He's going to cast Guiding Bolt. $46. $11. He casts Guiding Bolt on Yori, which is 11 hit points. Let me get back to that. Yori takes +1, 11. Damage 11. And that brings us to Aquaria. Jesus, thank God.
Get it.
I felt like I was just attacking over and over and over again.
It's all right. I know you're mad at me, Papa. It's okay.
Pitfalls of DMing.
All right, that's you, Shar.
Can I use my longbow?
Sure.
Yep, let's shoot some motherfuckers. Fuck it. All right, I'm about to roll. You want me to roll, right?
Yeah, I'm pulling up your longbow right now, but you have to roll to attack. Sure.
Okay. Which one is that?
You roll a d20 to attack.
Okay.
And who are you trying to attack? Right in front of you. I'm going to say that the doors are still swung open because this is almost happening simultaneously. She went through the doors, so you can see all the way to Steroid Guy. You probably can't see the priest. You can see a very wounded pizza guy, and you can see the cashier.
I want to kill them all. But first, I want to take down the steroid guy.
Okay. He's standing directly ahead of you and within range.
Yep. All right, cool. Let's roll. I got a 6, and then I have to add. Am I adding?
Yeah, you add your proficiency bonus, but I don't think it's going to hit. His armor is a 16.
What the fuck? Fuck that guy.
Hold on. Do you only get one attack? Number of attacks, 1. Okay. Do you want to move or anything?
Where am I going to move if I move? Am I going to...
You could move out of the line of sight. I don't think you're not in anyone's area, so you could like move to the side of the door so where a steroid guy can't see you, or you can move anywhere in the restaurant up to 30 feet. But if you move back, you're going to get hit with spirit guardians, and if you move through the double doors, you're going to get hit with spirit guardians. So really, you can only move left or right. Right would put you in cover.
I'm going to go right.
Okay. So you're moving over here. And that brings us up to just one more pizza guy. The last pizza guy. The 3 pizza guys, right? 1, 2, 3. And that guy's... No, this is the guy in the back. I'm sorry. You already killed the pizza guy. This is the last guy in the back of the camera. And see, he's going to move, and Jesus, does he even have a ranged attack? Okay, he has a ranged attack to let's go after Shashar. He's still standing in front of the open door. 11, 15. Does 15 hit M? What's your armor class?
15.
Sweet.
1d4 plus 2. 6 points of damage for M. And it's your go, M, actually.
So can I do a spell as an attack then?
Yeah, you can do a spell.
Yeah, Flame Blade.
Okay. On who?
On the big fella, steroid freak.
Okay, you're going to take damage from the spirit guardians if you move through that area.
Well, someone's got to take him down, right?
Sure. So you're doing a flame blade. What is? I'm reading it right now. You go ahead and roll. You're going to move. Hold on. Let me roll first. Because I got to give you damage.
Weapon proficiencies, scimitar, and this.
Okay, using a scimitar with a flame blade on it. How do you do a wisdom saving throw?
You want me to roll a d20 and tell you what it is?
A d20 plus your wisdom bonus or whatever it is.
+3.
Okay.
Jesus, what is it with me getting 4s?
So I'm gonna roll 3d8.
4 + 3, 7.
We need to roll like Reyna. We need one of those dice like that. We can. I will do that. Fuck this app. Like I'm getting one of those dice. Like I'm not lying. I'm getting one.
You only take 6 points of damage from spirit guardians, and you're at your guy. You roll.
New dice.
Yeah, you roll whatever you're. Well, hold on.
Don't let us down, Sashar.
This one's not going to be 4. This one's going to be a high one.
You evoke free hand. You can use your spirit and take the flaming blade sheds bright light when across the spell slot 4th level or higher. Okay, you still do an attack, so you still roll a d20. It's a melee spell attack, so roll a d20.
Oh. 12.
Plus your proficiency bonus.
Where do I find that, sorry?
I think it's right in the middle. On the first page.
Under your name, where it says inspiration proficiency bonus, right under your name on the paper.
Second.
Yeah, it's kind of small. Second row down. plus 3. So you rolled a 12 or a 13? What'd you roll?
12.
A 12. I think that misses for his armor class is a 16. That misses.
Come on, man.
We got our asses kicked by
Who would
fucking
also add
David Nino
wisdom to their spell
Rodriguez.
attacks.
I'm sorry. You add Zay just said you add wisdom to your spell attack, so you're going to hit. What is your wisdom? I'm sorry. I was doing it wrong.
My wisdom's plus 3.
Okay, so you actually hit. It's an 18. So now you rolled the flame blade damage.
That's what I'm talking about. Next time you get the blue club.
You roll 3d6 fire damage. Thank you, Zay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. I hate being a loser all the time.
Aw, we love you. You're not a loser. We love you.
You're gonna roll?
3d6, M.
What?
Roll 3d6 fire damage.
Do the damage.
Like that, yeah?
Yeah. 6s.
We got... the fuck's... We got a 6, a 4, and a 2.
12. He takes 12 points of damage. I can even find him. All right, that's steroid guy. 11, 12. Damage 12. He's wounded. That's back up at the top of the order, Zay. Oh, you're inside Spirit Guardian, Zay, so when you start your turn, you do a wisdom saving throw.
All
I
right.
forgot. We still got Zay to fight, right?
What do you mean?
Did Zay fight already?
Yeah. He was the first. He was the lead off.
Okay.
So we're starting again.
I attacked the manager up front, so the Spirit Guardian's now up front as well.
Yeah, they're both priests. They're on both sides, but the one in the back is getting ready to wear off. It's got a few more turns left on it.
All right. So wisdom save. That is an 18 plus 4 for a 22.
Oh yeah, you're good. Let me roll this. Take 3 points of damage. Because he just gets halved, so there you go. And it's your move. Your speed's reduced by half, but you're right beside me.
Okay. I guess I'll try to finish off the manager then.
Sure.
Let's take a basic strike with my katana and keep it simple.
Okay.
That's another 5. 5 plus 8, 13.
Just a second. I closed one of the tabs I needed open. 13 hits. Exactly hits.
And damage is 10.
Oh, God. Damage 10. He is so close to death, he can feel it coming. Like he's barely standing there. That comes up to Imzel. She's inside Spirit Guardian for right now. That's your go. You have to do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Jesus, they're both about dead.
So we're gonna stick with the steroid, steroid dude. We're gonna get him out.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do my crossbow.
Did you do a wisdom saving throw first?
I'm gonna do that now. I got
Okay.
22.
Oh, yeah, you're good. Let me roll these, and you'll take half of it. You take 4 more points of damage. And go ahead and make your attack.
It's 1.
You rolled a 1? Oh no, you miss. You miss on your attack. You've got 15 foot of movement if you want to move any. Well, no, you got 10 foot of movement left if you want to move anywhere else, because you moved 5 to get to him. He ran past you a minute ago. Or you can stay right there behind him, whatever you want to do.
I'll stay behind him. That's fine.
Okay. And that brings us up to one of my guys who is the last pizza guy. What does he want to do? He wants to he's going to use a ranged weapon. I think probably Reyna or Em are the only ones I can see. Shashar. He's going to throw this ranged weapon at Shashar for a 19 to hit. And he does 3 points of damage, Shashar. And it's Reyna's turn again.
All right. So are there any in melee with me at the moment? Is it that one that?
The one that's fixing to die, y'all are touching each other.
Okay. Then I'll use my bonus action on him.
Okay.
And do my offhand attack to
Okay.
finish him off. And I'll save my main hand attack for somebody who's a little bit healthier.
Okay.
Presuming that I can get to any others. I don't know if I'll be able to reach anybody else.
Well, the last pizza making guy is just behind him, and he's still at full health. There was 3 of them. One of them's dead. One of them's almost dead, and there's one fresh one back there.
Okay, great. Then yeah, I'll use my offhand attack on this guy.
Okay.
Okay. I rolled a 7 plus, I believe I had 7, so 14 to hit him. I believe that
hits.
should hit.
Yes.
Okay. 6 damage.
Yeah, he's dead. You finish him off.
Okay. So stabbing him with my offhand and then giving a quick spin around his falling body to come around and give a strike with my main hand to his full health ally. That's a 12-19 to his ally.
Of course, it
That's
hits.
to hit. Okay. Ten damage to the other one.
Jesus. You killed him as well. He's down. You finish him off. You slice his head off.
I like this
and
little girl. She good.
Yeah.
Right.
Rogues.
and you were actually in a safe spot. The way it's set up, there is a block on either side of the wall that's not in Spirit Guardians, and then that whole hallway is not in Spirit Guardians because it's just a 15-foot circle. So you're good on both sides, or and one spot if you want to move, or you can stay where you're at.
I'll at the moment stay where I'm at. I feel nice and safe over here, so
Okay.
I'll just stay here and wait until I hear anybody who needs any help. So
You know what I didn't do? Is this a no, it's a conjuration. It's not concentration. I forgot to roll concentration when I took damage, but it's not a concentration spell. Never mind. Okay, I've got the priest in the back. Jesus, a bunch of rolls in a row. Priest in the back who can see. Who can still see you through the doors? Reyna. Let's see what he does.
leave the rogue alone. Attack everybody else, not the rogue.
He does roll a dexterity saving throw.
That was strong.
plus my 4 makes that
A 17 or something.
17.
Right.
Yep.
You take no damage. From
Wonderful.
Sacred Flame, it misses. Sorry, I got to go a bunch of times in a row. Well, that guy's dead, so I don't have to go for that guy. Now, Steroid Guy. Steroid Guy, let's see who's down on health. Steroid Guy is going to take a shot at Shashar.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? Like, he will not die. Like,
He's the main guy. He has the most hit points. He's the biggest enemy here, but y'all are wearing him down. He only rolls a to hit Shashar. He does. Oh, he still hits. Oh well, he hits 14 to hit. What's your armor class? Is it a 15?
15.
Oh, he misses. There you go. He misses with a shield bash. He tries to smack you with his shield. He misses wildly. And who's up next? Bardith is not here.
we need to
God,
start
let me
naming
see.
some of these people.
This guy's
Like,
dead.
It could be like Nina, the big beefy fucking fat head is Nina.
Okay.
Let's start naming some of these people.
Okay. Well, I'm the checkout guy up front right now. So we had Salad Boy, but you guys done killed him.
It was the tomato.
He's gonna cast.
I tried to save him.
Hey Zay, can you do a dexterity saving throw?
I sure can. I can fail it, but I can roll it. That's a 7 total.
Okay. Takes 6 points of damage. Where are you? 5 plus damage. And let me see. I don't think he's got anything crazy here. Priest. That was a cantrip. Yeah, that's his go. And that comes back to Aquaria. You're up. There she is.
Okay. I was smoking. I saw myself on Travis's channel smoking, and it looked so bad that I don't even want to smoke on camera. So,
Yeah, me neither.
yeah, I'm smoking on the same cigarette that I've been smoking on for the last hour. I keep putting it out after I hit it twice.
Somebody said they have a gun you could borrow and some knives. That was Johnny. I'm just now getting ready to catch up on chat.
Johnny's always looking out. Johnny has my back.
This Pizzagate saga.
Want to blow me on my ass if I shoot it. So, all
What?
right. The gun. If I shoot the gun, if he's got a gun, I had a bad experience one time with a 30-06, and then it scarred me for life.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna kill this.
What
we're gonna kill this
what
little guy?
what level 3 spells do you have? Those are probably going to do the most damage.
Okay.
If you've got a damaging one, you got Shatter, you've got Knock, Dispel Magic, Fear, Glyph of Warning, or one of your weapons. But the higher the level, typically the stronger the spell is.
What is the glyph of warding?
I can grab it right quick.
I'm looking too.
I think you draw a glyph, and anybody who passes through it takes damage. When you cast this spell, you inscribe a glyph that later unleashes a magical effect. You inscribe either a surface, such as a table or floor, then an object can be clothes, a treasure. It covers an area of 10 foot in diameter. The glyph is nearly invisible. Requires successful intelligence to decide what triggers it. Does it cause damage though? It might not cause.
So
When you inscribe,
it
choose
sounds like
either
it's
explosive
defensive.
ruins. Yeah, it actually when it's triggered, a creature takes 5d8 of acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage. Jesus Christ! But someone has to walk over it, basically within 10 feet of it. Kind of like the one I got going right now, Spirit Guardians.
All right. What?
You can just attack with your weapon too. I mean, the guys right there,
fuck it,
steroid guys right in front of you.
Yeah, let's do the dagger. I want to do the dagger.
Okay. Roll a d20 to attack.
$16.
+3, you hit. Roll damage for the dagger, which is 1d4 plus 3.
Three. And 3. So it's 6.
Oh, 6. Okay.
For the wait a minute. What was repeat that one more time.
You roll one. Shit, I just closed it. You roll 1d4 plus 3, I think. One if you're using the dagger. Actually, say you're using your rapier. That would be much better. And you rolled a 16, so do 1d8 plus 3. That's a stronger weapon. That's your sword. So roll a d8.
6.
6 plus 3, 9 points of damage to the big guy.
Did I bring him down? Probably not.
9 points of damage. I'm getting ready to look. Not yet. He's over halfway done though. You're not in. You want to move anywhere? You can't move more than one space in or out of that hallway or you'll hit spirit. Well, no, actually, in 2 more roofs, Spirit Guardian's gonna be over. Do you want to move anywhere?
Would it be worth it to get hit by the?
Oh yeah, you'd leave his area. Never mind. No, you don't. You don't want to move anywhere because if you move, he's gonna get a reaction to swing on you because you're right up against him.
No, fuck all that. We'll stay where I'm at.
This guy is the guy in the back at the camera, so he gets a shot at who? He'll take a shot at Ismail. He misses horribly, and that brings us to Shashar. You're up again.
Sorry,
Him?
I might muted there.
Oh.
Who's left?
There is the big guy. He's about halfway done. There is a. Hold on, let's see. Enemies. There is that one's dead. That one's full health in the back. That one's dead. The big guy's about halfway done. Dead. The guy up front is almost dead. And there's one in the back with full health. So you have two guys in the back with full health. The big steroid guy's right in the middle, about halfway dead, and the guy up front is almost dead. You could turn around and hit him and probably kill him.
Yeah. But no, I'm going to go for one of the guys with full health. The back.
Okay. They're both in the back, straight in front of you.
Yeah, with the halberd.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Well, if you go through there, you're going to hit Spirit Guardians again,
okay.
Unless you used a ranged attack.
Seshar, real quick. We cannot let James Alefantis kick our ass, okay? We cannot get our asses kicked by James Alefantis. Like it can't happen.
So shall I hit the guy? Shall I hit the guy in front that's nearly dead, or shall I go for the
if you wait,
big steroid guy?
If you wait you're the last person to go, and then Spirit Guardians in the back is over. So then you could go in the back all you want if you would just hit someone else for right now and not move there.
Let's finish the guy off then, yeah?
Sure. Turn around and hit the guy at the counter.
So yeah, I'll do that with the halberd. Halberd +1, +3 bonus.
All right, roll a d20.
8.
Plus your proficiency bonus.
3.
8 plus 3 is 11. It's a miss. Do you only have one attack? Why are you rolling so bad, Em? What kind of dice do you have?
Shitty ones. I'm going to use this the generator that everyone else is using because
seems to be better, doesn't it? Hey, that brings us back to Zay with do you want to finish off the guy beside you?
Yes. Are there any other people I can see at the same time? I'm beside the manager, but are there any others?
There is. If you look straight back, you can see the steroid guy. Plus, directly behind them are the other two guys with full health in the next room.
Okay. Well, I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Awesome.
Which will give me 3 missiles. I'm just going to use the level 1 version.
Okay.
And I'm going to send 2 at the manager to make sure he dies, and then a third one at the big guy in the back.
Okay.
And they automatically hit, and each one inflicts 1d4 plus 1 points of damage.
Okay. If you roll those, I'll add them on.
Okay. So the first magic missile inflicts 3 damage to the manager. And the second one inflicts 4 for a total of 7 damage to the manager.
He's dead.
And then the one flying at the big guy will only inflict 2 damage.
Damage 2. Okay. And that comes back to Imzel, and what is left is dead. One guy in the back. Spirit Guardians is over in the back. He's full health. The priest in the back is full health. He has a guy back there with him with full health, but he's not much. I mean, it's Salad Boy, I think. No, it looks like Salad Boy. He's got the same HP. And the big guy, which you're right behind, Imzel. That's Yori on you.
How much damage has the big guy taken already?
A little over half. So he started at. I'll look right quick. He started at. I put him at 90. He has taken 57. So he has 33 left.
Can I bestow a curse on him?
Sure. What is that? Let me look it up. What does it do? Does it just give him disadvantage on something?
It says you touch a creature and the creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become cursed for the duration of the spell. When you cast the spell, choose the nature of the curse from the following options. Choose one ability score. While cursed, the target has disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws made with the ability score. While cursed, the target has disadvantage on attack rolls against you. While cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turn. If it fails, it wastes its action that turn doing nothing.
That's cool. Yeah, if you wanna bestow curse, if I don't make a wisdom saving throw every turn, then I won't be able to attack.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. You cast bestow curse. There's nobody in here to witness magic right now, so yeah. While target is cursed, attacks deals extra 1d8. While the target is cursed, your attacks and spells deal an extra 1d8. Yeah, I don't think you do any damage immediately, but it hinders my ability to attack. So that's your action. Do you want to move anywhere?
No, I'm gonna stay right behind him.
Okay.
Right.
That brings us to my dead guy, and then Raina.
Okay, so I believe that in the back there's one more person back here.
There are two. One is a priest, and the other guy is basically he's got 5 hit points. That's where he started. He's like the pizza guys.
Yeah.
And there's no more spirit guardians anywhere. The one up front died, and the one in the back ran out.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna go after the priest.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Well, let's see how fast I can take him out. So,
Fairly pretty fast.
well, we'll see. I'll not have overconfidence there. I'll just roll up and I'll just do a nice double slash right across his gut and try to take him out like that.
Sweet.
That's 17 total for the first attack. 10 on the dice.
Yeah.
17 total. I don't know what his AC is, so I didn't know if that would...
it hits. 13.
Okay. That's 13 damage.
Okay, let me go look. He is halfway dead.
Okay. And the second offhand. That's a 9, slightly less on the dice. So 16.
Yes, it hits.
And 4.
He's badly hurt. He's at 1/3 health. The priest in the back, and you've got a guy back there that is full health, but again, he's only 5 hit points. Do you want to do anything else? Move or?
No.
Okay.
No, I want to stay there because I had to move up to him in the first place.
Oh yeah, I got you. Let's see. That's the guy that's fixing to go. Let's right beside you. So, priest. He hasn't used any of these. What is spiritual weapon? He casts spiritual weapon, and then he's going to roll to attack you, Raina. He rolls a nat 1 and misses horribly. And that's the end of his turn. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature with 5 feet if you hit. So, yeah, I can't even do that. There was no hit for him. This is Steroid Guy. He's going to do... I'm still there with him now with his back turned to him, so he's going to do... He rolls a nat 1. He does not. He misses on his shield bash. And coming back, that's 2 1s in a row. What are the chances of that? That's Bardeth, dead. That comes back to Aquaria. You're muted, I think. There she is.
All right. So the priest, right? He still is. Did she kill the priest?
No, he's just he's 1/3 health, so he's got about maybe 10 or 12 points. I'm not looking at it right now, but somewhere around there. He started out at 27.
Why is he even at Pizzagate? All right. So, all right. Which class am I in?
What do you mean?
For spells, or can I?
You've only used one. You haven't.
Only got
Have you
one
cast any
attack,
spells?
right? Or no?
Yeah, you haven't cast any spells. You've done 2 melee attacks. You haven't cast any spells.
All right,
So
can I
you
do
still got all
another
your
attack?
spell slots available.
Can I do another attack though?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Well, it says 1. So I didn't know if it was just that
One per
and
turn.
I'm done. Okay, cool. Let's do the rapier
Okay.
on the priest. Can we do that or?
On the priest, yeah, you got movement to reach your priest. So you're gonna move to the priest. You're gonna take out your rapier and roll a d20 to attack.
Okay. Which dice am I rolling? The
A 20, a d20.
19.
Yeah, that hits. So now you roll damage for the rapier, which is 1d8 plus 3.
3 plus 3 is 6.
He takes 6 damage. He is almost dead. He is on death's door.
Jesus.
He had 10 points left, I think. He had 10 left, and you just gave him 6 more. Priest 2. He's got 4 hit points left, and you still have a guy back there that's full health. It's his go now, so he's going to go after Aquarius. He just saw you almost kill his priest. He's going to roll a d20. 13 plus 4, 17 hits. It's 1d4 plus 2. That is a 5 points of damage to you. And that is Shashar. Your turn, buddy.
So can I do a flame blade on the steroid guy again?
Sure, if you still have spell slots available, sure. It actually might be a cantrip on your thing, but yeah.
Yeah. Should I roll for it?
Yeah, you cast it, and then you're going to which guy were you attacking?
Steroid freak.
Yeah, you roll for a d20.
Vanina the Nina.
19.
19 hits. So then you roll your damage.
Oh. This better be good. Oh shit. That's gone far.
It sounded good. Sounded great.
It hit a few things. Right there.
Sounded amazing.
Well, 13.
13 points of damage.
Plus what?
You roll. You already rolled your attack. If you're doing damage, for flame blade. Hold on.
So javelin proficiency. No.
I want to make sure I'm calculating it right. Flame blade is fire blade, size of a shit. Scimitar blade, you can use this to make a spell attack on a target. Did you roll 3d6 of damage?
No.
Oh, that's what you need to roll for the damage. 3d6.
Sorry.
You're all right.
10.
10. Okay. Give him those points back. Zay, back on you.
All right. Let's use a big boy spell.
Okay.
Does the big no-neck guy, the back, still look pretty healthy?
Does he still look healthy? No.
Uh-huh.
He has 22 hit points left.
Okay, that's still decent. I'll use a 2nd level chromatic orb at him.
God, what is that?
That is a big spell. It's 5d8 points of damage if I hit.
Okay. Sure.
That's a 13 on the dice, and I add 6 for a 19.
Yeah, his armor class is a 16, so it hits. Now do the avalanche of
5d8.
dice.
Yes. That's 19 damage. Fire damage, to be specific.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he has, that's 19 damage. Let me check something right quick. Yeah, he's got nothing to protect him or hurt him against fire damage. So he's just got 4.3 points left. 4 points. He's got 3 hit points left. He's fixing to die. And that comes to actually, no, it hasn't been his turn yet. That comes to Imzel. Yori. You got a chance to take out Steroid Guy.
Use fire.
Let's do it. I see, but what I have for fire, you can't put it out, so we would have to like get the hell out of Dodge if I set the fuck on fire.
Just use.
I thought you were all about like causing as much damage.
I don't want to kill you guys.
The question is, are you actually thinking about it right now?
Yes, I am. That's not a question. I don't want to kill you guys. Because once a flame goes, it's
use your. I gave you a magical weapon, which is a staff of the Python.
Staff. Yeah, let's use
use
that.
it.
Let's use
so
it.
you roll a d20.
Fuck it up. Let's kill this mofo. Big old roidy dude for no reason. Miserable with his life.
No neck. No nothing.
No neck. Yeah, I can't say the rest.
No back.
21.
20. Jesus Christ. Yes, that hits. So you roll damage, which is 1d6, and then you add 3 to it.
4.
Plus 3, that's 7. So that's the main character. How do you kill him? He's dead. How do you do it? You can describe it to us so we can all get a little bloodlust.
This is nice. I stabbed him right through the heart.
Right through the heart with your staff. There you go. He bleeds out on the floor. He falls to his knees. He tries to utter some words, bleeds out on the floor, and that comes back to Reyna. And what is left is an almost dead priest and a healthy nobody.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna try to. Even though I don't have any kind of intimidate, I have, charisma of 2, but I'm gonna try to kill this priest.
Okay.
So hard with all of the other enemies dead that hopefully that last individual with so weak statistics that you described, maybe he'll back down and we'll be able to use, our general intimidation as a group to get more information out of, presuming he even has information and that sort of thing after the battle. So going to just cause as much blood spray as possible with this.
All right. Bathe us all in it.
Yes, I will bathe us in the blood of the priest, which sounds very terrible whenever I put it that way.
He looks up at you and says, "Praise be to the one with the orange hair."
Well, that makes it a little bit, I rolled an 18 on the dice, so that'd be 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, I think I hit. Didn't roll the greatest on damage, but that's 8 on the damage for the first.
That's it.
Oh, okay, I don't need the.
He only had I think he had 4 left. 5, 6, 7, 8. That is priest 2 down, and now you're wanting. Oh, what's this guy's constitution? Sorry, just a second. Who's the most intimidating?
Well, I only have a 2 because I'm not even
think-
trying to intimidate. So I don't.
Aquaria did quite an intimidation earlier. We'll just go off the intimidation from earlier, which was, I don't know, through the fucking roof when you guys entered the thing.
That works.
Yeah.
Yeah, he on a he rolled a 2. He falls to his knees, throws down his weapons, and holds his hand up and gives up. And we're out of combat.
Can I burn the bitch down now?
Well, I think you. This is a flashback, so
We can all
here I'll just
say that we left. And...
I'll kind of narrate what happens. So, there was no issues with the with magic. The one time that you guys were caught by just like the general public, not the enemies. The Shard told them that they were choking on a tomato. You've killed everybody else in here. The one guy gives up. He doesn't know a whole lot other than like he's not supposed to let anybody in the door or the back door, and something special is going on, and it was involved the church of the one with the orange hair. You guys wander around doing some investigation. You see the guy that's tied up. He is the actual owner of the pizza place, and he did not. He tried to make an out for himself when he started this deal, and then tried to make an out for himself. That's when they started running it on their own and sent the 2 priests down here. He tells you there's evidence of there's the camera and the filmmaking. There's a trap door in the back, kind of near where the last guy was standing, where the boxes were, and some green screen and some filmmaking equipment. And this was a flashback to what they will refer to as the Pizzagate scandal. He gives up all the information. This kind of seals you guys as a team. You have a new dedication. The only clue that that leads you on into the future is you found a after you're searching in the back in an office, you're searching the bodies and stuff. You find a contact number, and it says the number's been disconnected. It's a burner phone, but you did find the name and the contact of a guy named the General. And the General is your next clue, and where you're going from here, and then that's it. We flash back to the current. That's how you guys met. That's how you guys got together. That's how you got on this mission together, and you've been together ever since. But we went from the Pizzagate phase and all that shit to now we're up to current times. And these are current grifters. They've been, even though you guys have been clashing, have been defending the truth, have been out there doing, you're a small group, and their group keeps growing and keeps getting bigger. They've been turning the tide. The magic thing where you guys have to hide your magic is going to get tougher. The DC is going to get higher. There's going to be more people that are hostile towards you because, the tides are turning, right? The heart and soul of the people. They are going to be more standoffish of the M and Aquaria and Imzel and the Dragonborn. What the hell is his name? Bard. And that basically brings us to the present, where you're preparing for your next mission, which is actually you guys don't actually know what it is, but that's why you've been gathered here. I haven't given you the information, but that's why we're all sitting at the bar again. We just had a flashback to the first one, but the next episode will be all of us talking about what just recently happened and going forward. So does everybody feel like they understand how to play the game a little bit now?
Yeah, this is cool.
We're not Zay and Reyna, but it's basically you can do anything you want as long as you roll for it, and everything has consequences, and I'm going to roll for it against it. I know it kind of got off to a rough start, but we eventually got it. I wanted to make something kind of simple that didn't affect the storyline, that would let everybody see kind of how to play, and we can go from there. Hopefully it won't take 4 hours. It'll only take 2 hours next time, but there won't be as much as trying to set up the storyline with some guy wandering in the bar. That didn't go well. But I was just trying to think of a way to get you all to the pizza place, but I didn't do a great job. So but anyways,
no, it wasn't
I
you.
think it'll be.
It wasn't you.
You did. It wasn't.
There's three of us that don't understand how to play.
I'm okay.
I think
with
it'll
it.
be.
You know what? Even if nobody else is, fuck them. I had a good time tonight. I really did.
Yeah, me too.
This was a good time.
It was fun.
So,
It is. It's fun. It kills a bunch of times.
It's a learning experience, right?
Sure. I think the next missions will be set up pretty easily, because you guys know what you're doing now, right? We're going after Aranon, which is the new group.
And I'm gonna be studying, right?
Now we're gonna fuck it up and burn it.
Yeah.
No, we're not. We're not fucking this up. We can't fuck this up. We got beat the fuck down by James Alefantis tonight. Like, we didn't even get to look at the artwork.
We gotta fuck some shit up and burn it all down.
So I just kind of the rest of the storyline I've got written out. This was just I was just fucking trying to wing it, but the rest of it I actually have it written out, and I kind of half-ass followed an actual like adventure from D&D. I just reskinned it all, so it should go smoother. And yeah, thank you guys for coming and playing. That was the first ever game night. I should have minis done by then too. I've shown some of you guys your minis, and some of you haven't got them. We should have them by next time, and maybe even have a battle on a game board rather than in imagination. So
sorry guys, the Voodoo Princess crashed the printer.
yeah, the Voodoo Princess crashed the printer 3 times, 4 times actually, but the last time I saved it. Yeah.
I hope you guys had fun tonight. We'll be back next Friday night if you want to. I'm going to contact Josh. I bet you had to get off early because it took so long, but I'll holler at him. And thank you guys for joining us, especially Zay and Raina. Thanks for helping me out. I don't know all the rules, but they've been playing the shit out of it.
Thanks for your patience.
It was great.
It was a pleasure actually meeting everyone.
On, by the way,
Yeah.
if anybody wants to get one, I have one. I love it.
Yeah.
So, merch.
Tons of good times and good memories. Thank you guys for playing with us. I'm going to play the outro music. Check out M's channel, M Seeker of Truth on YouTube, and everybody else you can find in the Telegram or the Discord or the show. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night, and we'll be back next week on this channel. See you guys.
Suggestions, but where the fuck is the light of my tunnel? So hand me the balance, I'm starting. Say that the strong survive. How do we know too young to die? When happiness is in short supply, they hand you a pill and they tell you to try to love you. And I can't deny. Drive myself crazy with the reasons why I can't come to terms with the word goodbye. And the reason is there's no reply. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days, darkest days. Show me the beauty when the color fades, color fades. Give me the courage so I'm not afraid, so I'm not afraid. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days, darkest days. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days, darkest days. Show me the beauty when the color fades, color fades. Give me the courage so I'm not afraid, so I'm not afraid. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days, darkest days. Yeah. I want you to listen to me. Now pay attention. Welcome to my sideshow. Enjoy the free admission. The drama club isn't accepting submissions. Done with all that bullshit. This family's nothing to fuck with. Unless you really want it, then we'll add you to that hit list. Tried to prevent these adventures such extent. I gave in, I was hell-bent, I still lost you in the end. I take 2 steps forward and I take 3 steps back. You can hear the contradiction, maybe I really am a psychopath. The meaning in life, it's not a secret that you keep. It's days and weeks of feeling weak, no sleeping and repeat. Lose your mind and then you find it and get buried underneath the happiness, the pain, and you be getting no relief. What the fuck am I saying? All you faggots paying attention. God blessed you with ears, but you idiots never listen. I guess in what I'm saying, since there is no comprehension, my bleeding heart fell apart, let it be your intervention. Lean back, come on, get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind with me. Lose your mind with me. Lean back, come on, get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind with me. Lose your mind with me. I sit back and I reflect and I think about the past. It's set in stone, I have to view it through the glass. Made a lot of mistakes, I'm learning to adapt. I sit alone and overanalyze the aftermath. No straight and narrow, always seeking out a shortcut. And in the further back, see me playing catch up in the days of sin wonder. Are my days really numbered? Shit, I don't know, but I ain't getting any younger. Not made up, but I made up. I suggest that you just keep a zip. Had to lose my brother to learn the value of relationships. I can't forget, I take myself a little trip down memory lane. It's as real as it gets. Sometimes I scare myself from what I really might do. I keep telling you, I've got a couple screws loose, but you refuse to believe the things that I say to you. That's okay, you can join me in the institute. Lean back, come on, get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind with me. Lose your mind with me. Lean back, come on, get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind with me. Lose your mind with me. I am back, I am better than ever. I survived a little storm and kept my own shit together. But inside my desperation, I was seeking desperate measures. There's a change up in the season, and I'm just a little weathered. There's a thin line between happiness and misery. Pursue the truth, life is not a fucking mystery. Get a clue, common sense is not your enemy. I was just like you, concerned with just the victory. I used to be a hothead, got a firm grip on my temper. I'm on that next level, balanced and I'm centered. Pain is dangerous, it seems to be my motivator. I'm the type to shoot first and ask the questions later. Can't tell me nothing, this motherfucker knows I tried. I sent him messages, 1,000 prayers with no reply. Can't call my nightmares with a motherfucking lullaby. So fire up that cigarette, pour a shot that multiplies. Lean back, come on, get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind with me. Lose your mind with me. Lean back, come on, get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind with me. Lose your mind with me. Yeah, I'm really sick of dealing with this shit. I guess that's just the story of my fucking life. You don't want no drama, I don't want no problems. Keep my head above the water, keep my feet above the bottom. I done paid my dues, welcome to the drama club. I done paid my dues, welcome to the drama club. You don't want no drama, I don't want no problems. Keep my head above the water, keep my feet above the bottom. I done paid my dues, welcome to the drama club.